What's going on, chat? What's going on, chat? Can everybody hear me in the chat? Probably nobody. I see you. I see you in the back. Put some ones in the chat if you guys can hear me. Ones in the chat if you guys can hear me. Private, can you hear me? Private, nobody. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Ones in the chat if you guys can hear me. Okay, they can hear me. All right, cool. Let's go to the top. JSB, CC the GOAT. We had that conversation yesterday. We had that conversation yesterday. The Bronx kid, what's going on? What's going on, the Bronx kid? Jeff Adam, he went on. I don't see anything. UTP, what's good? What's good with you, man? I said I'm willing to give White one chance. If she's on her BS, CC needs to leave. We're going to talk about that today. Somebody left me a comment today in my comment section. That's what made me think of this topic. You know what I'm saying? Is there any situation where you could see her leaving, or should she leave, or she should like demand change or something like that? We're going to talk about it today. Hey, Justice, what's up? Junkie, no, I highly disagree. She got enough talent around her. Now, where is she going? That's definitely better for her. Hey, we're going to get into it right now, man. Everybody that's coming in right now, hit the like button. 80 people in here, 20 likes, man. Hit that like button for me. Everybody, take a good second real quick. Ain't going to cost you a thing. Real quick. Just hit the like button real quick. Real quick. Let me get 30 of y'all in the chat to hit the like button real quick. 30 of y'all. Julie, what's going on, Julie? 30 of y'all hit the like button for me. 30 of y'all. Real protected. Hey, man, what's the thing with the Liberty being a threat? We can talk about that today, too, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We can get into it, but I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? He said, hi, Courtside. What's going on, Cat? What's going on, Cat? Hey, Cat, I got your email. Hey, Courtside, what's going on? What's going on? All right, cool, man. Can I just need a couple of more of y'all to hit that like button before we get into it. Bring it, man. Bring in a man to coach the fever. Do you guys agree with that? Do you guys agree with that? Do you guys agree with that? Now, we talked about Mark Jackson before, you know what I'm saying? And we can get into that. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. I just need like 15 more of y'all to hit that like button, though. Big timer. As long as Stephanie White is there, she's not winning MVP or a championship. Oh. Hey, big timer, you really believe that? Oh, you a Steeler fan too? Oh, my goodness. You're a Steeler fan. Oh, terrible. Hello, everyone. I'm on the road again. If I don't respond, please don't take it personally. Hey, Maria, you know it's all love. It's all love. It's all love. So, chat, let me ask you guys a question. Do you think, is there any reason that CC should leave the Indiana Fever? Any reason? Any reason? If it is, put it in the chat. Any reason? Let's say she don't win a championship this year. Let's say Stephanie White don't let her run her offense, or they don't continue to bring in pieces around her, or the organization failed her. Is there any reason that CC should leave the Indiana Fever? Any reason? They said, not right now. There are reasons, but she won't. Pete, what reasons is that? Hey, Julie, none whatsoever. I agree. What they say, JSB, fever management is dysfunctional. Let me see. Not right now, but obviously if they fail her. Okay, cool. I'm going to bring up Pete. Check this out, man. This is how I see it. This is how I see it right now, and you guys can tell me your take. Let me give you guys an example. We can go Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. Hell, we can even go Diana Taurasi in the WNBA. I just feel like championships mean more when you stay at one organization, excuse me, and figure it out. The reason a lot of people talk about LeBron James is because he left and went to another organization in the Miami Heat with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh to get his championships. So I believe CC should stay put no matter what, man. You know what I'm saying? And if she got to use her leverage to get Stephanie White out of here or change the management, she got to do it. But I don't think she should be jumping from organization to organization, man. It just devalues the championship. Hey, Private Nobody, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
I do. How do you feel about that? First of all, let me ask you this. How you doing today, brother?
I'm okay, thank you. And how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I see you, Brent and Pete in the back. I'm gonna pull you up right now. Is there somebody asked me this today in my comment section, so I want to bring it to the panel. Is there any reason? Well, I kind of already know what you're gonna say. I got a feeling I know what you're gonna say. Is there any reason Cece should leave the Indiana Fever? And if so, what is it?
Okay, the only way I see that she leaves is twofold. One, if Stephanie White misused her. And number two, if the Fever upper management does not make a change to fit her needs. If those two things are in play, she should leave because her career is at stake. And she has a lot to offer the game that will be stifled if Stephanie White and the organization collectively stifle her talent.
Do you think
this is a business? See, they're independent contractors, so they should be considered to go after their best interest, not the best of the team, but for their best interest for their career as a commodity in the WNBA.
So let's say she leave. All right. Do you think championships are devalued by leaving to another team?
Now, that depends also. I don't like the way LeBron did it. No. But there are circumstances where personalities, money, or what have you may compel someone to go to another place to try to achieve that. I would not hold that against them. Now, in LeBron's situation, he definitely chased championships. So
if CC lead the Indiana Fever and go to the Aces, that championship is the same as if she get it in Indiana?
I don't know. Let's say each individual's opinion. My opinion would be if she was a major contributor to that championship, yes.
Let's say Chelsea. Let's say Chelsea Gray leaves, retires, get traded, whatever the case. She go over there and she's a starting point guard for over there for the Aces. Is that championship the same as if she won?
Now this is the way I would look at that. Once she came into the game for the Aces, and they dominated like they never dominated before because her addition, yes, it's valid. If they remain the same, now I wouldn't say it would be. Now, say for instance, they have, say 30-10 seasons, and she come out there and they only lost one game. You say that CC had an impact.
Okay, but that's not what I asked you though. I'm asking you, does that championship mean the same as if she did it with the Indiana Fever?
Okay. Again, you have to distinguish. It's not a yes or no answer. It's yes if there's certain factors in place. No, if everything remains the same.
Okay, so I heard you say if she goes over to the Aces and contribute and makes a big part.
A big difference.
Okay. Kevin Durant went to the Golden State Warriors and he got MVP, made a big difference, and people put an asterisk on his championship.
That's the people.
And he made no, but I'm talking about the general consensus.
Okay. I may not be of the consensus, just like you're not of the consensus in content creation. You stand on your own.
I got you. I respect that. Hey, Brent, you there, Brent?
Yes, sir.
All right.
How you doing, Brent?
All right. How you doing there, Private?
Obviously,
right. How you doing, Courtside?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Obviously, you hear what we're talking about up here. I brought this to the panel because somebody asked me this in my comment section. So I want to get everybody's take on it. Music, I see you. I'm going to bring you up right now. Pete, I see you. Do you think the championship is the same if Caitlin Clark goes to another team? And when would you recommend her going to another team, if so?
Yeah, this is a perfect question for the first two people on here because we differ.
Okay.
I say that LeBron gave Cleveland 7 years to put a team around him, and they never did. So I don't look at that as chasing a championship. I think, he was the best player in the league for a while. And some organizations go all out and spend. I mean, when the Warriors were winning championships, they stayed in the luxury tax. They consistently paid to have people come in there. When you look at the Dodgers, they are the richest team in baseball when it comes to their roster. They are paying the most for their roster to win championships. So some teams go all out to win. Other teams do not. Cleveland went from a $35 million franchise to $1 billion franchise and still hadn't put no team around him. So LeBron said, I'm not going to continue to pad Joe pockets. I'm going to go elsewhere and win me a championship. So that's how I looked at that one. So when he went to Miami, I don't look at it as lesser than, because he was never given the team he needed to win. In Caitlin's situation, to keep it honest with you, I think they have put an amazing team around her. I think they are doing things, though some fans don't feel that way. I understand. But for me personally, I feel like they are putting people around her. I feel like they just paid AB the most money in basketball right now. Kelsey got about the same money, 1.4. You know, I'm not sure why it was 1 year. If anybody can answer that, that's fine. But I'm not sure if it has something to do with Caitlin coming up and they trying to keep her on shorter, Kelsey, because she's at the, she's getting older, 9 years in, whatever. I don't know. But I do know that you have to take your time in how you build your roster, because you can't just max everybody out. But I feel like Indiana is doing what it has to do to put pieces around her.
Okay, now check this out though. Let me give you some pushback real quick, and I'll let you finish. Salute to everybody for pulling up. I'm gonna get y'all right now. You said Cleveland didn't give LeBron everything he wanted. Was Kyrie Irving not a top point guard in the league at the time when LeBron James left? Now I know he got injured in the championship, in the playoffs the year they played Golden State. I understand that. But Kevin Love at the time was like a top, what was he, a power forward or a small forward?
Yeah, he was
power forward.
So Kevin Love, he had a top at that time. Kevin Love was a top power forward in the league. Kyrie Irving was a top point guard in the league. I think he only played one game. What did he go to Duke? He went to play one game or something?
He went to Duke, right?
He went to Duke. Okay, yeah. So he was gifted. So you have Kyrie Irving, you have Kevin Love, and you chose. So I don't agree with the
Well, no, what I was speaking on was his initial contract where he stayed for 7 years. You're speaking on when he came back and actually won one for them. And we can't negate the fact of the relationship that was horrific between him and ownership. Don't forget about that.
Nah, you're right. That was a second run. But listen, Kobe Bryant did the same thing, right? He threatened to leave. Remember, he said he was going to take interviews with Chicago and all that. And then remember he threatened to leave. So
right, but see, you have to understand that each situation is individual, though, Courtside, because Kobe, his last year with the Lakers, he got like $65 million. Do you realize that LeBron James was not the highest paid player on his team for probably the first decade he was in the league?
Yeah, so same thing with Jordan. Same thing with Jordan. That's not my point.
But I'm saying that shows you how Cleveland was not giving him the respect he was due. So if you got to go somewhere else, remember how you said yourself that when people talk about that player not worth that, you are worth what someone's willing to pay you, right?
Oh, I agree with you there.
So if someone was willing to pay him more to leave and continue on trying to excel, I can't blame him for that.
All right, let me ask this one question. I'm gonna go to music real quick. Let me ask you one question. I'm gonna go to music. Which championship out of LeBron James championships do you feel is looked at the more?
I mean, if you want to go on nostalgia, you would say the one he won in Cleveland.
Why?
Because it was their first one.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. For me, it is.
I got you.
I gotta agree with that one.
Hey, hold on, Jeff. Hey, music. You there, music?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, music?
Hey,
good? Good to see y'all, man. Good to see y'all, man. I've been sitting back watching. What's up, Court?
I just think that I don't think you can take away from a chip. Like if she was to go to another team and win a chip, it's a chip. A chip is a chip. They all hard to do, no matter what team you got. Because LeBron James had a stacked team and lost to Dallas, so they're still hard to do. But I just think it'd be worth more if she stay and grind it out in Indy and force the organization to bring in pieces to put around her to put her in the best situation to win the championship.
You only need one piece, a coach.
If you go out and get and search championships, I just think it's not worth the same. Me personally, I don't think she should leave Indy, and I don't think she's going to leave Indy. Hey, Music, what you think, brother?
Yeah, Courtside, let me say this, man. First, hey, man, good seeing everybody, man. But
what's up?
What's good, man? Man, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, man.
Yeah.
But CC not going nowhere, man. Listen, it suits for a great conversation for you guys today. Trust me. Y'all gonna have some great conversations on this topic. Is she go or if she stay? CC not going nowhere, man. CC got too much love and respect, man, for Kelsey and Aaliyah Boston and Sophie. I don't know how long Sophie's gonna be there, and I don't know how long Kelsey's gonna be there. I mean, CC just don't look like she's built that way, man, to be honest with you. And I mean, when you look at her in camp, because I'm watching everything real close, CC having a blast in camp, man. She's happy. You know what I'm saying? That girl just want to play basketball, man. She don't want to be caught up in the controversy about this with Stephanie White and this. If y'all think about it, man, you know, there's so many videos. Oh, Stephanie wasn't even looking at her when she shot the big three against New York. We got to quit nitpicking, man. Cece's going to shoot that ball. Cece's going to play ball. She's going to pass that ball. That girl want to play back. Listen, if anybody leave from the Indiana Fever, it's going to be Stephanie White. Cece is not going nowhere, man. I promise you guys, man. I can bet anybody a lunch or whatever they want to bet. Cece is just not going nowhere, man. She's a staple in Indiana. And I don't want to see her. I used to be like, man, I want to go. I told you that, Coach. I want in a big market. But the more I watch her and the more I look at her, hey, man, I'm rocking with Cece. If she happy, I'm happy. When she going to be aggravated and mad, I'm going to get aggravated and mad. But so far, so good, man. So it's a different kind of energy, guys. When you look at we not there, so all we can do is look at the screen and watch them. So it's a different kind of energy. Everybody look excited and happy. So let's see what the season play out. Let's just see what's going on, bro.
Hey, I'm glad you said that because it made me think of something. Today, or it was either today or yesterday, I heard Kelsey say that they all talked. It might have been Lexi, one of the players. I heard one of the players say
it was Mitchell. It was Mitchell.
They said they all talked about the future and things like that. You know what I mean? And AB signed her deal, so I think they already aware that they're gonna be together for years. Somebody just said it in the comment section. He said, where's it at? Right here. AB wouldn't have signed a 4-year contract with Feather had she thought Stephanie White wasn't the coach to take them to a championship. Given AB signed up for 4 years, CC is a lock to stay. I agree with the same thing, man. You know what I mean? I think that these women are locked in to stay. I agree with you, Music, about her not leaving. I just want to bring the question to the panel since somebody put it in my comment section today on one of my videos. I don't think she's leaving either, but what my question was, should she leave? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm just under the impression that you stay and stick it out, and the championships mean more to me personally. I think the championships mean more than if you leave. I heard Magic Johnson say, they asked him who's the GOAT. He said Michael Jordan. Not Magic Johnson. I'm sorry, Charles Barkley. Not only because he's a better basketball player, but he stayed and stuck it out. He didn't go run and join forces with another team, and he didn't go look up over here or go.
Courtside.
Hey, listen, when LeBron James, let me say one thing. And I don't want to make this about LeBron James. I'm just using a reference point. When LeBron James went to Miami, Dwayne Wade had already won a championship. So you went to another team with a guy that already led his team to a championship. You think CC, bro, listen to what I'm saying. I think, hey, Brent, I want to direct this to you, and I want to direct this to Private Nobody too. In a way, I agree with both of the things you guys saying. But stop looking at it like a regular player. Look at it like Cece. You know the criticism she takes. If this girl go to another team to win, you know what the narrative is going to be. You know that. This is not like just some regular player that just left. This is Cece. Look, everywhere she goes with some drama. So if she was to go to another team, don't let it be a team that already won. Don't let it be like with Nephesia or Asia or any of these Olympians, because they're gonna say she had to go somewhere else to get a championship. And you know I ain't lying. Hey, Pete, you there, Pete?
Yeah, I'm
Pete,
here. Yeah, I'm
what's up,
here.
man? How you doing,
How you
man?
doing, Pete?
I'm all right, man. How's everybody doing?
I'm
All
good. I'm
right.
So,
good.
Good, good. I've been
I
here
see you,
since.
Maria. I see you, Maria. Hey,
I've
I'm
been
gonna
here.
bring. Hold on, real quick, Pete. Hey, Maria, I'm gonna bring you up right now. Hey, it's 190 people in here, only 56 likes. Can 40 of y'all hit the like button for me? Just 40. Just it don't cost you a thing, man. Don't cost you a thing, man.
I was the
40 of
first one
y'all.
to hit it.
40 of y'all hit the like button for me, man. Go ahead, Pete.
I've been here since 2 p.m., brother. You are gonna validate my parking, right?
You
I ain't trying to pay $80. I'm just saying.
boy,
Just saying.
crazy.
Um, listen, there's only one. First of all, I don't think she's leaving. Okay. Uh, I know a lot of fans want her to leave. My question to them would be, when have you ever seen Cece do anything you want her to do? That's number one. The answer would be never. That was rhetorical. Number two, um, there's only one team that I could see her leaving for. That would be Minnesota, because as a child, and she always talks about this, she attended many Lynx games with her parents. Her idol was Maya Moore. What better place than to play, to play than where your idol played? However, I can never see her going there with Cheryl Reeve there. If she did
Mm-mm,
ever go there,
mm-mm.
it would be after Cheryl Reeve stepped down. Okay, not even if Cheryl Reeve stopped coaching and moved to the front office. She would have to be, in my opinion, gone altogether. Okay, so that's the only team I could see her going to. The ideal teams for her, the ideal teams would be, for me, not Minnesota. That's just a nostalgia team based on what she has said. The ideal teams, in my opinion, would be New York and or Golden State. New York, because I'm a New Yorker and I know how they treat their sports heroes. However, New York fans, they're not on that stand bullshit. Excuse my language. They will get on their superstars. I think she can handle it. I'm just saying it's a different monster. Okay, that softness ain't gonna play in New York at all. You know
Right.
this. Anybody who's from New York.
Right.
Okay, Golden State, I say as ideal because they've got a huge fan base. She would only make it bigger, and it's not a super team. This goes to what you were saying at the beginning, Courtside. It's not a super team. She would instantly, of course, make the team better. Kelsey Mitchell would have done that. That's why I thought she was going if she left. But anyway,
She would
if
love
she,
that coach too.
yeah, exactly. If she, well, at least that's in theory.
Yeah.
Assuming she kept playing the same style, right? But yeah, that would be also an ideal place for her because it's not a super team, and she could get credit for building it up. Okay, they've got a good, they had a good opening season. Okay, I'm not gonna say they have a great team. They don't, but she could build it up. I don't think she's leaving because she's a Midwest girl. She likes to be close to her family, even though I think her family would move wherever she went. That's a
Hey,
given.
hey, let me say one thing real quick. At Courtside, even if someone comes to Indy like Stewie did to help Sabrina in New York, they're still gonna say Cece doesn't deserve full credit. Okay, and that's the thing that I'm trying to say. I believe she has to stay in Indy, brother. You know what I mean? Because all right, hey Pete, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Let's say hypothetical, she do leave. I don't think she's leaving. Music don't think she's leaving. A lot of us don't think she's leaving.
I don't think she's going to leave neither.
Okay, they don't think she's leaving. Okay, cool. We don't. None of us think she's leaving.
Either way.
So let's just say she does leave, though.
Mhm.
Do you think, and she wins the championship? Do you think that championship is the same if she got it in Indy?
I was waiting to answer this question. Private Nobody was on the right track. He just didn't specify enough. Private, he didn't, but he was
Okay.
on the right track, and I agree with his principle. If she went to the Aces, then I would not give her. I would put an asterisk next to that title, like I do for KD. Okay, which you mentioned. If she went to a Golden State and won a title, I give her all the credit in the world, as long as she balls out, of course. Okay, because I'm not giving her credit if she misses 48 out of 44 games, and I just want to say her aura won them the title. No, she would have to ball out, but I would give her credit for a Golden State title or a non-super team, non-contending team before she got there, but after she got there, they won title. That is worth 10 times more because if she went to the Aces, you can't give her full credit when we've been bashing Asia for having a super team. and winning
Right.
titles. So if
But
CC goes there,
Pete,
you cannot use that argument and say it counts. I'm sorry. Yes, go ahead.
but Pete, listen, wouldn't it determine where she is and where she would be at in a career if she's 8 years in, if she's 12 years in? Like, wouldn't the years of her being in the league matter though?
In what sense, sir?
Like winning a championship with the Aces or anybody else?
Well, if she went to the Aces and they didn't have their core anymore and they were rebuilding, or they were, let's say, not even rebuilding, just a decent team, but not a super team, then that's different. Sure. Okay. That would be different. If she went there now, or if she had gone there last year, demanded a trade and gone there last year and they won, hell no. I wouldn't give her full credit. I know a lot of CC fans would, because as much as they say, rings are a team thing and they don't really matter, they would be glazing that title. They know it. Come on, they know it. The only
Hey,
reason
hold on, real quick. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Let me
What
ask you
about
this,
her going to the what about her going to the Mystics?
Hold on. I asked this question yesterday. Ashley Nicole, would you rather CC play her style and not win a chip, or play a different style and win a chip? Be honest. I asked this question yesterday, and I know people won't say it, but I think a lot of people.
I'd rather see her go with her style and not win than to win with a different style. I'm just being
we can't do that, man, fellas. We can't do that, man.
No, the reason he's saying that.
Listen,
Hold on, real quick, music. The reason he's saying that, because I don't know if you heard him yesterday. He said that he came to, like a lot of us. I'm not singling him out. A lot of us. He came to the WNBA because he was entertained by the style of CC ball. So if CC don't play that ball, he's out. That's basically the reason.
That's what I said yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so when they win the chip, so check this out. So when they win the chip this year, and let's say CC don't get the MVP, is somebody gonna have a problem with that?
Of course they are. Stop it.
I won't, but yes,
Some people will. Yeah.
Stop it. Hey,
All right, wait, hold on. That's the big chip, not for the in-season championship. If they win that championship and CC don't get the MVP, are we gonna have a problem with that?
Some people are. I'm not.
Yeah, that's not good, man. That's not good.
But they see
That's not good, bro.
Can I say one? Can I say one
but
last
see, that's
thing?
been the problem with the fan base the whole time.
Exactly.
All they want to do is CC. They don't care about the team, and that's a problem, man. I mean, I have a favorite player. I have a favorite player, but we can't say that we want the team. It's almost like last year, had they won a championship, they'd have been pissed. They wouldn't have been happy that the Fever won a championship. They would have been pissed that Caitlin wasn't a part of it.
Brent,
and that's crazy, man.
Hey, hold on.
I just wanted to say one last point.
We was doing pretty good. At first. Let's let everybody talk. No over talking. Let everybody, because it just sounds like a lot of noise.
Can I finish my take just 10, 20 seconds? I'll be like 20 seconds. Brent, I totally agree with you. First, I want to say I was here last year for the playoffs. I was rooting against the team. You know why? Not because CC wasn't on the floor. I was very transparent. I knew that the more that they won, the greater chance Stephanie White was staying, and I wanted her gone. Okay, but had the team won, yeah, I would have been happy. Of course, CC gets a ring, they get a ring, they deserved it, absolutely. But a lot of people were rooting against them because CC wasn't on the floor. Now, I want to say one last thing, which is this: you brought up in your live yesterday, and it kind of tied to this. You asked if they win the finals, but she doesn't win MVP. CC reads, as much as she says, I'm not on social media, but she reads everything. They all do. They watch, she watches, she reads. Absolutely. Even you, Courtside, she watches you. Okay. I believe that her getting so famous for logo threes, as much as I love her logo threes, I believe it has hurt her game. Because yesterday you guys were saying, and I know we can get into it later, and I'd love to, but I'm just going to quickly touch on it now so that we can bring it up later. It has hurt her game because somebody said yesterday, Tone Loc, she doesn't know, how to do mid-range, how to cut. Yes, she does.
Yeah, she does.
She does.
Yeah.
The only thing is she stopped doing it. She doesn't like doing it. Not knowing how to do it and not liking it are two different things. And I've seen her many times she has a midi. She doesn't like to use it, but she has it. I've seen her many times in mid-range shot territory and dribble back up to like 5-6 steps just to go for the three. I don't agree with that. Okay. So I think a lot of that has to do with fan pressure because I got to give my fans logo threes. That's why she went 0 for 7 from 3 in the All-Star game, because I could partly understand she wanted to give her fans a highlight. It's the All-Star game, absolutely, but I think that had something to do with it because we love her logo threes, myself included. But I think that it has in some way hurt her game, because I think she feels pressured to produce logo threes in every game. I know she does everything else, yes, assists, everything, but I think that's gotten in her head a little bit. That's just me.
Hey, all right.
Well, with regards
hold
to that,
on real quick. P, Jeff P, I'm gonna come to you right now. Hey, Jeff P, I'm gonna ask you the same question that I asked them. Do you see CC leaving? Because a lot of people say that Stephanie White, she's gonna go do this slow offense. Let's just take that narrative, right? Let's say Stephanie White slows down the offense a little bit, and it's not the whole CC ball, right? Even though I've seen them running and gunning in practice and all that lately and all that, do you think that she should leave? And if she do leave, do you think it lowers the value of her championship if she get one?
No, I don't think she's going to leave. She's loyal to this team.
Why?
Whoever said it earlier, AB didn't sign, like he said, AB didn't sign this multi-year contract just for her to leave. And I don't think, I think if she goes to a team like maybe the Aces or the Liberty, it would ruin her value of being a champion. I could see her going somewhere like the other gentleman said, Golden State, because they run. And I would like to see her, and y'all might be crazy, think I'm crazy, but I would like to see her go somewhere like Toronto and play for Dana. Ain't that her name? Bordello?
Sandy.
Yeah, right. I knew it was that. I don't know why I said Dana. Or go somewhere like Washington if y'all don't think Washington is a super team. I don't think they're a super team.
Washington.
I got you. Hey, Maria, you there, Maria?
Yes. Hello, everybody.
Hello,
oh, my
Maria.
darlings. Hello.
Hello, Maria. Hello, Julie.
Hey, Maria, is it a circumstance where you can see CC leaving? If she do you think it devalues a championship if she get it?
Well, like I said, I agree with everyone who was saying that if she goes to a team that's already a winner, yes, it can negate the chip for her. But if she goes to a team like, a new team, and she's not going to go east. She's not. She is going to go northwest. She's going to stay on this side. So, if it was the Valkyries, a team like that where they want a chip, there's no asterisk next to her name. But I did want to say, I'm listening to you guys, and yes, I also agree. Part of me agrees with you that she may not leave. But then it's starting to resemble a marriage. You stay in a bad marriage and your husband's beating the shit out of you. Oh, excuse me, beating the crap out of you. And you're going to stay because you want to stay in the marriage. You don't, come on.
Well, that's like a little extreme, though. That's a little extreme.
No. I'm just saying it kind of resembles that, right? How long do you stay in a situation? Just in general, right? So for me, it's like I told you guys yesterday, I am going to give it the 5 games because I want to see what I see. But at what point, everybody gets older once a year, everybody gets older. How long do you wait before those things that you work hard for can pass you by before you go, this ain't working out. I think I need to go to another team. It's like, how long? You know what I mean? So that's my opinion. Just like everyone else has one, that's my opinion. But for me, it's like I'm gonna give it. I think I'm being fair by the 5 games, and it's up to me to have the choice of going. You know what? I don't like what I'm seeing. I'm done. I'm out. Just like private. Nobody. We've spoken about that. We don't see what we like to see. We're done.
All right, I got you. Daniel
Can I
Martin.
answer that question, Courtside?
Yeah. Let me get this. Let me just come real quick. I got you.
Okay.
Then I come to you, Marisol. Hey, she is worth. I see you too, Julie. She is worth $200 million a year to that franchise. They're not gonna let her leave. They'll do anything they have to keep her. I agree, but people say Cece is not being boisterous enough, you know what I mean, and telling the organization what she wants. I believe she's comfortable with what they're doing. You know what I mean? That's why I don't think she's going nowhere. I do not. Listen, I've said this multiple times, and I'm going to say it again. Cece will sign a contract, a multi-year contract this next season, and Stephanie White is going to get an extension this season. I've said that multiple times. I don't see Cece leaving, but if you go look in my comment section, someone left this comment, so I figured we talk about it up here on the panel. Hey, Brent, go ahead, then I'm gonna come to Marisol.
Okay, I was just curious. I know you chimed in a little bit when Maria was speaking, but Maria, I just have a question. Because you did say
who's asking me, honey?
this is
Who's
Brent.
asking me?
This is Brent.
Hey, Brett.
How you doing? And you said, but you came in saying like an abusive marriage where you're getting beat. Like, I mean, that's like terrible, right? And I know but what I'm saying is, why are we there so quick? She's been in the league 2 years.
Amen.
Right.
1 year, she won Rookie of the Year. The second year, she played 13 games with a new coach.
Of course.
So why are we so devastated this early?
If I may respond to you, okay, my terms may have been a bit extreme, but I was just trying to reflect what it sounds like, you know, and it doesn't have to be physical. I'm not talking about physical. I'm talking about if a team or an organization or a corporation doesn't see the value in you, right? Then when does it come to a head and you have to go, hey, you know what? I know I can do better and it's time for me to move on.
All right,
guys, I'm not going to take over the conversation, but just let me respond to this and I'll be quiet. Okay, Maria, I guess what I'm saying is you're saying the organization isn't showing her value. The first year she played in the league, she was Rookie of the Year, but to show her value, they fired the coach. They said, okay, we're going to bring in somebody better for you. The second year, she only played 13 games. So can we see what happens this year before we say that the organization doesn't care about her?
Well, Brett, that's what I also, if I may, just real quick, Courtside, and then I'll shut up. Hey, Brett, that's why I said I'm going to watch. I'm going to give it 5 games. I'm not like closing everything. I am going to be flexible.
I want to say something to that though.
You know what I mean? Thank you, everybody.
No, you good. I want to say something to that. Then I'm gonna go to Marisol. Check this out. Kind of on what Brett said. I'm kind of with Brent on this, and I'm kind of with Maria a little bit too. But we gotta put some context behind it, right? So the first year she won the MVP, the fan base wasn't like that, Brent, is because Stephanie White wasn't there. So things changed. So it's not the same. It's not like Stephanie's size is still there. And then they're saying this, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different coach, right?
Yes.
And the coach is basically it's a whole different coach and a different style of basketball, right? But this is the problem that what happens if Cece is not willing to put her foot down in Indiana, where she was drafted, where she's made them the most money. What's to say she's gonna go to another organization and they're gonna do? So what happens if she go to whatever team? And they don't do it, and they do the same thing.
Well, she can learn from this and put provisions in her contract.
But why you can't do it over here?
Exactly.
Because now what she could be doing right now is just waiting her time. She signed a contract. She's going to honor the contract. When it comes up for new contract or renegotiations, now she can put in her stipulations. So right now she's under contract. So she really, by law, have to go with the program. Yes, she can stomp her feet or whatever, but they don't have to honor it. But after she completed her contract and gets a new one, she can make her stipulations.
I got you. Marisol, you there, Marisol? No, Marisol not there.
Yeah, I gotta remember too.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Marisol.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Marisol.
You go ahead, Marisol.
Okay, so the question, I'm kind of like, I'm with, not to get into my business, but I was raised by a very narcissistic father who was very mentally abusive. Once you deal with that, you see it. You see it. You know, and then I went through therapy and obviously and all that stuff. But once you see that, and there's something going on there that's a little weird. Because, like, she even lied today in her interview and said, oh, everybody was rooting and I had my back and I didn't know that she hit another 3. That's a lie.
That was a lie.
That's a lie. She stood there the whole time with her hands crossed, purse slipped, and an evil look in her eyes. She was pissed.
Exactly.
That
Thank you,
is
Marisol.
abuse. And then
Thank
when
you.
she came, and it's weird because it's almost like people like that tend to find people that are easily manipulated, whatever, or codependent, that kind of thing, right? And so Cece went to her and she ripped her a new one. She ripped her for that. And that is
And
abuse.
sat her down.
Everybody else was, oh my God, she did something amazing. And she did. She did something amazing. And instead of like, you go, girl, it was like, you're a hog, you're a ball hog. Like, like she's not going to abuse or like smack her and shit. But sometimes mental abuse is worse because it
I
tears away at
agree.
your self-esteem.
That's
It
true.
tears
That's
it.
Yep,
true.
And
exactly.
that's why people do not leave abusive relationships.
All
It's
right, I
Thank you,
got
because of
you.
what they
Marisol.
do to your mind.
I
And
got you.
Yep.
Hold on, hold on.
that's what's happening here. You could
Wow.
see it.
Okay,
She is
hold on.
very go ahead.
No, I want to stay with Marisol, but I want everybody to just let her talk. You know, so I want to keep everything kind of organized tonight. Hey, everybody, hit that like button. It's 200 people in here and 80 likes. Like 30 of y'all hit that like button for me. 30 of y'all hit the like button for me. Listen, man. I said this yesterday and I said again. I don't know that I do agree with you. She didn't have her back turned. Yeah, I don't agree with that part. When she said that, I didn't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen you over there seeing she hit them threes. You know what I mean? Now, so I will agree with you on that. But I don't
Yeah.
care about what Stephanie White say. I don't really listen to. I do not care. It's just talking. It's just words. I go off of what Cece say. You know what I'm saying? I came to watch Cece, so I go off what she say. What Boston says she liked to run. She just signed a big contract. Do she sign that contract if they didn't already talk about the way they was gonna run the offense? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Maybe it's her first time getting out that much money. She's signing no matter what. I don't know. Who knows? But I don't think they signed that contract if it was gonna be like that. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So CC's
to carry on to what Marisol's saying, if that type of relationship is transpiring, a lot of times the victim will uphold the abuser.
Yeah.
so she
That's
was
not
Y'all
gonna.
going too deep with that.
So would you
No.
ride around and hang out with the abuser too when you don't have to?
Yeah, people do it all the time, my friend.
But
That's
this
why
ain't
they don't
abuse
leave.
though. This
That's
ain't.
why they don't leave abusive relate. There's a whole
But
dynamics, and
this
it's a
is not.
sad dynamics.
This
And
not a relationship though. This is not a relationship. This is
There's a
hey,
lot
of
of
basketball.
course it's
there's
a
a lot of
relationship.
reasons why females often don't leave relationships. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is
Oh, come
basketball.
on
This is.
now. You're
This is
going
a
too
working
far.
relationship. We're
This is.
still dealing with people. They
Hey,
have
hold on,
Yeah,
feelings.
it's there. It's still
hold on.
relationships are not always just sexual. This is a working relation, and she admires this woman.
Correct.
You
I
can
Correct.
don't. I don't.
tell.
I don't agree with all that. Cece look happy to me. Hey, who is it?
Courtside.
I'm gonna come to you next, bro. Julie, you there, Julie?
Oh my God, am I here? Holy mackerel.
Well,
Holy mackerel.
she's fixing to go off.
The theories that I'm here. Look here, y'all. When we were watching that Liberty game, that freaking cameraman was on CC. You all are 1,000% sure that Steph White didn't turn to say something to Brianne or to Austin Kelly. I mean, that camera was only on the coach. You are so sure that she is freaking lying about that. I'm like, wow, I'm watching Cece. Are they watching the game or are they watching the coach? I think the cameraman was on Cece, but y'all
Hey,
sound so
Julie, she was in
hang
the
on,
frame.
hang
She
on.
was in the frame.
I listen.
I
She
seen
was
it on
not
the
in the
highlight.
frame for every shot. There were 3 shots in 38 seconds.
Yep.
Okay, she was not in the frame on every shot. But you know,
And
and
then
then
how about the interview
okay, I didn't
afterwards?
interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you. You know, I'm just saying you have one view. I have one that's completely different. Cece is not going anywhere. Okay, I listened to this interview with Sophie. Did you hear it, Courtside? Sophie's
I
interview.
yeah, I heard. Which one? Which one? The one
Okay,
that
One
she
the
said.
today.
one, the
The
one
one
where
she
she
said she
said,
wanted to stay. That she wanted.
no,
She
no,
wanted
no,
another year.
no, no, no. The one where she said, look, the people that they've brought in, everybody knows their role. They know the 3 stars, and they're building around them. Everybody knows to stay in their lane and what their role is. They are finally starting to do the right thing. In my eyes, Cece had one season, and she really didn't have any time with Stephanie White. 13 games wasn't nothing, and she was hurt prior to the season even starting, right? So when I'm listening to Sophie, and I'm like, Sophie spills tea all the time. You
Yep.
got to pay attention to what the hell she's saying. I'm like, okay, so they do know what time it is. In a different episode, when she was on her show, she said, I don't know, her partner Wes Wilson's made a comment like, "Oh, she's not calling the shots as a rookie, is she?" And Sophie's shaking her head, "Oh yeah, they know what they got there." Right? So this is the first season that they're actually brought in some people to build around Caitlin. Caitlin's not going anywhere. She's all about loyalty. It's the same reason she did not leave Iowa. And she's sticking with AB. And Kelsey will be back next year. Look, they all talked they had a million conversations, according to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell, AB, and Lexi talked the whole time in Unrivaled, and she said, I talked to Cece a lot. But for them to all come to this decision, they already knew who was taking what. Aaliyah was going to take less. Kelsey was going to get her 1.4, and next year was going to be Cece's year. If Kelsey makes it back throughout this whole year of playing ball, she will go for a lesser value so that Cece can get hers. Those girls are that tight. This is a family unit here. And now they've brought in some good people around them.
Hey, I think somebody got some noise. Go ahead, Julie. I don't know if that. Go ahead.
Basically, that's it. I don't think
Okay,
she's.
I got a
going
question for you
anywhere.
before I go to Fro. Let's just say hold on, real quick. Let me see. Let's just say she does leave, Julie. Does you think the championship means more in Indiana or somewhere else?
Oh no. First of all, you have to. This is such a big hypothetical question. First of all, she's not going to go somewhere to the Aces because that's the Asia Wilson show. Cece is the show. She's got to go to a team where there's no existing star and she becomes a star. That's the only way that would happen. And no, I don't think she's going anywhere.
Me neither. Hey, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Even if it means winning, she could have a championship tomorrow. She's not leaving this group. She's not leaving this organization. We don't know all the behind the scenes stuff, but I can guarantee you they give this girl the red carpet and we all say, oh, she needs to put her foot down and stick up for herself. We don't know that she's not doing that. Maybe that's why all those old senior citizens aren't with the team. How do we know? Everybody's like, all we can do is assume because we don't have the inside scoop, right? We're not there. We don't know. So we're just making these crazy, wild assumptions because that's all we have are assumptions.
Right.
Based
Only
on
time
her
will tell, with all due
mannerisms.
respect. Only time will tell.
Right. I agree. Hey, Fro, you there, Fro?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's going on, brother?
Oh, not much.
What's your take on this? Do you think CC will leave the Fever for any reason?
Oh, I don't think so, really. Tell you the truth. I think since Boston got her deal, next year it's going to be CC and Kelsey, and they're going to keep building around them three. And probably Lexi, too, if they got the money.
Yeah. Hey, did you guys happen to see the Sophie interview where she talked about it got kind of misunderstanding
Yes, I watched
about the money
Yeah.
and she came out today and she clarified. And listen, that's another thing that kind of goes into what we just talked about. Sophie came out and said, I just wanted more years. We have a family here. Do you think she did not include Cece in that family here situation?
That's the first one.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
she
she just
included
said
all of
that
them.
she want to sign. So that's what I'm saying. So when the person leave this in my comment section, it kind of made me think like, why would Cece leave Indiana? She got everything she want. And another thing, I think Pete said something about New York. I don't think Cece is a New York girl. She do not want to be up there with these big cities with all this.
No.
She don't want to be there.
She don't want to go to no McAllis.
CC
She's a
is not
country girl.
leaving. I think what's going to have to happen is the Indiana Fever fan base, whether you like her or love her, Stephanie White, CC, you have to get it in your head that she ain't going nowhere and just learn to live with it or just not watch the Indiana Fever. Because I believe the core of that group, including the coach, will be there. I don't even think Stephanie White's getting fired. And the crazy part about it is it's nothing that she's done so far is a fireable offense. Like Brent said, she only been here 13 games with her star player, and she took that team to the semifinals. So
yeah, but she parked her in the corner several times.
No, she was hurt though. Maybe she did that because she was hurt. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
That's a possibility.
I don't know. Hey, Brent,
I got a question for the panel right quick, if you don't mind. So Sophie signed a 1-year deal, correct? And then y'all saying the interview where she was talking about her salary and all that. Do you think they're bringing her back next year? I'm asking the panel.
Yes.
I believe so.
I believe so.
I believe they wanted to give, if I may answer his question, I believe this is what I think happened, okay? Because like Julie said, we're just speculating, obviously, but that's what we do. I believe that they wanted to, since you didn't have to pay both CC and Boston this year, only one of them, I believe they absolutely had as a top priority rewarding Kelsey for her loyalty, because Kelsey, through thick and thin, she was there for 7 years.
Exactly.
And she was there for all the losing seasons. She could have demanded a trade. The WNBA is the easiest place to demand a trade. I mean, if your lunch is cold in the cafeteria, you demanding a trade the next day and you're getting it. So she could have done that. She never did. So I think they wanted to give her a tribute max to give her those bragging rights. Keep in mind, guys, she was the first player to sign a supermax in WNBA history. Okay? So they did that for her. She made history. She's etched in history, any way you look at it. Okay, so that's a tribute to her. But I think they did that, and I think they have a handshake agreement, a gentleman's agreement that next year she will come back, sign a multi-year deal, and take less. Okay, so that they can pay Cece and all three of them can stay together. That's what I think. I think they just wanted her to have at least I think Kelsey, they wanted to give her that tribute, and then next year she'll re-sign a multi, Jeff, but at less money per year, and they'll sign CC, and Boston got her deal already. Because
I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about Sophie. I'm talking about.
Hold on. Hey,
I'm sorry.
Check this out.
But I just want to say one last thing to him. I mentioned last time, but we didn't mention yet today. They're building a new $100 million facility. They're building that facility because of
CC. Going up.
Because of it's $100 million because of CC. That's because of Cece. They broke ground on that after her rookie season. If Cece doesn't come to Indy, that facility does not get built.
Exactly.
Not with 3,000 fans in the stands. No friggin' way. So they're building that for her. And like I said on previous lives, that facility will eventually, mark my words, it will be renamed. If it's not named at the beginning, it will eventually be renamed for one of two players only. Either Tamika Catchings or Caitlin Clark.
Hey, check this out, right? Back to what I think it was it Jeff that said this? I think Sophie is the only. Listen, this is how I look at it, man. You guys play, it's like two in a possible, man. You know what I'm saying? This is two in a possible. You guys play cards. This is two in a possible, man. You got Caitlin Clark, Boston, and a possible, man. Everybody else is up in the air. As far as Sophie go, man, I think Sophie is the only unknown. I think Lexi will be there. The reason, in my opinion, the reason they didn't sign Sophie is because they don't know if she's gonna be here yet next year. Next year, when we start doing all the money and the contracts and stuff like that, whatever we got left over, we probably gonna offer to her. Hey, look, we got this. You want it? No? Okay. Thank you for your services. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I think Lexi, Caitlin, Boston, and I think Mitchell is going to be a priority again next season.
So
you know what I mean? Sophie is the only one that I'm not sure about. But hold on, let me get the super chat real quick. Hey, music, you there? Music?
Before you do that, I got to make an indie pit stop because my keyboard went out. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in the back for right now. Hey,
oh no, don't put me back because I won't be able to get back in.
Okay, all right, hold on. All right, I got you. Music, you there? Music? You're not there?
Yeah, what's it?
Oh, okay, my bad. I was about to put you in the back. Hey,
hey, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm in Courtside.
Okay,
hey, Courtside. Tina wanted to come up. I'll drop. So
I just dropped music.
Okay?
I just dropped music right now. Tina, hit the link, Tina. Tina, hit the link.
And I'll drop.
No, you don't got to. It's cool. Unless you want to. Hey, Pam said just a few more days until we can see a game. Hey, Pam, listen. Hey, Pam, I don't know if you seen me yesterday. Hey, Doc, hold on real quick, Doc. I'm gonna bring you up in a second. I'm gonna kick you back out real quick. I got you. I promise. Hey, Tina, the link is for you. Hold on. Tina, the link is for you. Don't nobody hit the link. It's for Tina. I want her to come up and get her whatever she want to say out. I think she said she wanted to say something. Hey, Pam, after was it Saturday? After Saturday, all this is gonna be done. We ain't gotta worry about this no more. We're gonna come up here. Now we're gonna start criticizing basketball. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start criticizing basketball instead of all this extra stuff. Salute to you for the super chat, though.
What's going on with Dontas and her being over and can't get back over to the States, man? Because of visa problems, I believe that's what it is.
Yeah, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it figured out. Hold on real quick.
Yeah, through visa.
Hey, Tina, I put the link in the chat.
Man, hold
on. Hey, Doc, hold on real quick, Doc. Doc, hold on real quick. I'm gonna bring you up in a second.
Tina said it still says that it's full.
No, I don't. No, it don't. Hold on real quick. Hey, Flint, baby, I'm gonna put you in the back real quick. I got you. All right, okay, I see her. Connect your devices, Tina, then I got you. Hey, I'm about to bring Tina up right now. She wants to say something. I'm gonna let her go. Don't nobody interrupt her. I'm gonna let her get everything she all gonna get off her chest. Because I think she doesn't agree with the what we talking about. Tina, you there, Tina?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. My bad.
Thank you. I watched the interview today with Stephanie White, and I had a lot of reservations.
Hold on real quick, Tina. Hold on real quick. Can you guys hear her?
I can a little bit.
Okay, hold on real quick.
I can hear.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead, Tina.
Yeah, I had a lot of reservations. I think there's a lot that was said, and maybe some people you're just not wanting to hear it. But I do want to say this about Christy Side, because I heard y'all saying that it was the Fever organization bowing to Caitlin by firing Sides. They're giving her what she wanted. That wasn't what happened. The Fever organization realized that Christy Sides was over her head in coaching. It wasn't about Caitlin. It was just she wasn't to that level. And the thing that you're wanting to say, I don't think Caitlin's going to leave. I don't think Caitlin's going to leave. I don't think Stephanie White's going to leave. Guys, I'll tell you one thing, that if you think both of them are going to stay, both of those people are going to stay doing what Stephanie White did for the 13 games that we did see Caitlin play with her. If that goes on, if she takes on the stance that she believes in, I mean, this woman is not changing it. I don't care if it's the personnel she has or not. She's not changing it. That's just her. I've decided, I got to accept this year, but I believe that before mid-season, before trade deadline, Caitlin's going to have had enough, and she's going to blow up. And the thing that I won't continue to support is if Caitlin does not stick up for herself this year. And I believe she will. And the reason she will, last year she would have stuck up for herself, but she was in a vulnerable position. She was hurt. She didn't know when she was going to get back in. So to have voiced that under her circumstances would have not been smart. This time around, she's been like a bull held back before they go out on, and she's not going to stop. Nothing's going to stop her. And I think this is where we're going to see butt heads. I have said for a long time that Fever if Caitlin walked in there and said, it's me or her, they were going to choose Caitlin. I'm not so sure about that now. I'm not so sure about that. And you say, Caitlin's devoted to the Fever. She's so devoted. She's not going to leave there because she's like that. She won't be like that if Stephanie White plays her like she's has played her and possibly will play her. We don't know. It's all of our opinion. And somebody said it in the chat. Correct. We'll see how the games go. Guys, I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong because I want Caitlin to have an amazing year. And I would love to see them get a championship. But I will say this. I'm certain, I feel really strongly about this, that Caitlin's not going to just stay there because we all say she's devoted. When she knows that there are owners out there who have publicly said, we will build around her. Give me her, and you can have every player I have. And there are organizations that doesn't have a star right now that she could go to that would fit. I know she wants to be in Indiana, but she's not going to sacrifice if it doesn't go better than what Stephanie White. I just don't have confidence in Stephanie White.
I got you. Anybody have any pushback for Tina or no?
Can I say something real quick?
Tina,
Who
I
is-
think you're
Oh,
very
go ahead,
well
Julie. Go
spoken.
ahead.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Nice to meet you. Can you explain to me the Brazilian game, the New York game? I'm just trying to think of out of those 13 games where Caitlin actually played her style and she wasn't stopped by anyone, the coach or anyone else, from doing that.
She had many games that Stephanie White had her off ball. We all seen that. I don't know if I'm seeing something different, but I think a lot of the people in this chat right here can say that
Okay,
they've
well,
seen it too. There was a lot of off ball on the 13 games she did play.
I'm not just talking about off ball. Caitlin herself said she needs to get better at off ball, but I'm saying when I watched the New York game comes to mind, the game against the Brazilian team comes to mind where Cece played her style. Nobody stopped her from doing that.
Well,
And my point was, I think it was yesterday, or the day before, we had a bunch of old senior citizens on the team with all our injuries and stuff. You can't get blood out of a stone if there's no blood in that stone. You can't make these old ladies run a full game if they're just not capable of doing it.
And
You know
why
what I'm
was
saying?
that, Julie? I'll tell you why that was. That was because they brought in Stephanie White, and Stephanie White brought all the old senior citizens in because that's her. That's how she is an old guard in terms of playing.
But Tina, we were also 13 games into the season. Weren't the pickings awfully slim? Because if I can remember correctly, everybody had already been scooped up. She brought in the people that she had experience with and thought could help carry them through. Now, don't forget that there's not a lot on the market. It starts with Cece out after the 13th game, and then Sid Colson goes down, and then Sophie Cunningham goes down, right? And people just start dropping like flies. Who are you going to pick from? I mean, the people who were getting called to the team, Odyssey Sims, Ari McDonald, they said, I was home sitting on my couch when I got the call. Like, it's not like we had a whole big, huge free agency or everybody in the league available. There wasn't much.
No,
what Tina was saying.
Am I right or am I wrong?
She brought in the old geriatrics from the beginning.
Let them go.
That's what happened. That's my point. She hand selected those people that came with her. All of us, right at the beginning of the year, before Caitlin went down permanently, we were like, what the hell is she bringing in these players for? She brought them in because it's her style of play.
Okay, I'm hearing you on that. So let me ask you about right now, about the players she brought in. Is this also her style of play?
It was slim pickings this year. It was slim pickings this year because
what are you talking about? It was free agency.
It was free agency, but for us, we didn't have the money to go get who we really needed. We did not have the money to get who we really needed. And that's
did we get good pieces though? I mean, we got Mo Billings, we got Maisha Hines Allen. We got Justin Cassatt. I mean,
Mo Billings was the best pick.
Hey, let me say this. Let me say this. I think one thing I think we have in common is everybody on the panel. We all want to see C play CC ball. We all want to see the Indiana Fever win. How we get there is where we come to a divide, right? So I think Tina just wants to see CC play CC ball. If I'm hearing it right. Hey Tina, what how many games are you giving the Indiana Fever and Stephanie White? Like what's your because we have a preseason game. We can't judge preseason. I think you would agree on that.
Yeah, we're not.
So how many games do you think it should be allowed? I asked this question. Was it yesterday? I asked this question to everybody, or the day before? I think some people said 5. I think Maria said.
I think it was 2 shows ago.
Okay, cool.
Well,
All right, cool. So how many games you give her? How many games you give? And let me ask you this, and then I'm gonna go around the panel. Tina, how many games do you give Stephanie White in the Indiana Fever, and what are you looking to see to in the first 5 games or whatever?
Well, I will say this. I did hear Maria say I'm 5 games and I'm out, and I felt like I was going to be the same way. I was so angry with a lot of the stuff that went down, but truly, I can't not watch Caitlin. I'm going to watch her. I'm going to sit here and I will say this. I won't get up here when you have lives, and if things are going south, I will not get up here and be rah rah. I told y'all so. No, that's not how I'm going to feel. I'm going to be miserable and sad and upset if we see what we fear, just like everybody. I won't be like that. That's not how I feel about it. So I'm going to be watching the games just because I can't not watch Caitlin Clark. But I will say this. I think we're going to see her explode a bit if it does not go how it should. And I mean, that's just, I don't think she's going to take it for the whole entire season. No, I'm not saying I don't think she's going to. She will not.
Okay, we look like we lost.
A quick question for you, Tina. I mean, with all due respect, if I can ask you just one question, and then I'll defer to private. I think we all agree that regardless as to the power she has, I know it's different in sports. I'm not negating that, but regardless of the power that she has in this, that, and the other, we would still consider her an employee of a team, right?
Yes.
Okay, so last year when you're saying there were times she was standing in the corner, I think we all agree she was hurt. I mean, it doesn't matter what we want to see. She wasn't physically able to perform. So maybe she spent some time in the corner because, like at any other job, there's something called light duty.
Correct.
And they were trying to keep her on the court as much as they could without her being running and gunning with bad groins and lower body extremities.
Mm-hmm.
So
maybe
had to do what she had to do to stay on the court. And eventually it was like, you know what? It ain't going to work. Just pull her.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe let's
Okay.
Let her answer.
Maybe your theory is correct. However, this one specific game in particular, it sure is funny how she was out, she was hurt, she came back. The Liberty game, she went buck ass wild on that game. She wasn't too damn hurt that game. She went buck wild. To sit here and say not that we did not see Stephanie White spewing on the sidelines is asinine. She was. As a matter of fact, it was after that game that the hero ball comes out of Stephanie White's mouth. How dare her? How dare her? And for us to act like we don't remember hearing it, that's exactly when it happened. It happened after Caitlin had been out hurt. She came back, balls to the wall, and Stephanie White was pissed off. She wanted everybody to touch the damn ball. You don't take the ball out of the hot hand. And
she wasn't even grateful either because that game right there got them into the Commissioner's Cup.
And to go on oh my gosh, I'm having to hold back because I don't like to say swear words on here. But to go on on the interview, Stephanie White, and say, yeah, she got on a hot streak the first half, but our team carried us the second half. People, do you not hear how what an ugly take for a coach not to just say, our star came back and she hit it. Why couldn't she gave nothing, guys.
Okay, Tina, but excuse me.
If
I
you
am
didn't hear
not.
that
I
interview,
am
then you can't
no.
say
I
no.
understand where I'm going with this. I am not a Stephanie White apologist. I don't know the lady. I don't care. She doesn't pay my bills. I have no attachment to her. Let's say she said or did something improper, incorrect. I get it. But then there's also the devil's advocate side. If she's knowing in her heart of hearts, CC ain't gonna make it this whole year. Whatever injury she had, we see they came to fruition that she played 13 games. So when she makes a statement like hero ball, what she potentially is saying is, I'm watching this and I know this isn't sustainable for my team this year. And if we don't get other people involved, our season is over. So
Brent.
I can't
I'm
depend on CC to be CC if I
What
know
is
she's
your
not going to
name?
be here
I'm
for me.
sorry. I don't
Brent,
know
on top
your
of the
Okay, can I?
Hold on real quick.
I've been waiting a while.
Real quick.
I've been waiting a while.
Hold on real quick. I kind of hit the power button, my whole damn power. Where were we at? What happened?
I don't. What is the gentleman's name that was talking right before me?
Brent.
Brent.
Okay, this is the thing, Brent. I'm hearing what you say. I hear what you're saying, but that wouldn't have made sense to say all that after the game, because I can guarantee you that game she came back, went balls to the wall. Stephanie White wasn't sitting there thinking, I don't know if she's going to make it all year or not. Hell no.
If I may say something
Hey,
after
hold on
Tina.
real quick, because I kind of fell out real quick, so I didn't get Tina's answer. Tina, did you answer?
Yeah,
how many? I didn't hear it. Did she answer how many games and what do you want to see?
No,
I
I'll
think she
be
said 5.
watching all her games. I won't. I'm not going to be like I'm going to be pissed, obviously, but I'm not going to stop watching Caitlin because.
Oh, okay. So you just
Can I
want
say
you just
something
Okay,
after?
I think
I
Tina.
was trying to get in there, Pete, for
What I'm-
about 10 minutes now.
What I'm
Okay,
trying to
go ahead, Brian.
what I think she's saying is she just want to see CC play CC ball and Stephanie White to get out the way and let her play her ball. Don't try to change her. I think that's what she's saying. If I'm
Okay.
not. Hey,
Okay,
hold on
now,
real quick.
there was a discourse between Tina and Brent.
Okay.
Very good, by the way. And they were both very
Appreciate
respectful.
it. Appreciate it.
And I wanted to bring in the fact that Tina is looking from the perspective of following every iota of what's going on with Fever Ball. Brent, you're not from Indiana. You don't follow as closely. What you're saying makes sense. However, it's not congruent with Stephanie White's persona, demeanor, and words. So that's where the disconnect comes in. Y'all both making sense. And what you said, Brent, makes sense if you're looking for the overall perspective of the team. Now, and when I look at what Money Mike has says when he went through her entire history is based on one philosophy. And that is that there is no hero ball in her system. There is no point guard. Everybody touches the ball. There's no designation. That's why you see AB bringing up the ball. That's part of her philosophy. Okay. So that's where the disconnect at. Y'all both are right from your perspective. But
I don't think it was ever a time when AB was designated to bring the ball up. I think that was off.
She was playing point forward. She was playing point forward.
I don't remember that.
I thought that was Natasha Howard doing that. I thought that was
Exactly.
Can I
go ahead,
Thank you. I get what all of you are saying. You know, look, we often, like I said before, we all speculate and we often agree also that what goes on behind closed doors, we don't know. Okay, there could be a lot going on behind closed doors that we don't know. I'll give you some possibilities from last year. First of all, we know that Cece was injured, right? So, you know, she couldn't move the way, and we saw that a couple of times where she had trouble moving. So that could explain why maybe she put herself in the corner because she couldn't cut and slash the way she might have wanted to because she was injured, right? Everybody's always told me she was injured. Okay, so that part could be not the coach's fault. Okay, because if she's injured and she can't run the way that you need her to, like a Chelsea Gray couldn't run in the Olympics the way the coach needed her to, other people had to step up. She had to adjust to that. That's number one. Okay, so we got to think about that. I think Brent also said yesterday, or was it? I think it was you, Brent, who said it's a 13-game sample size, and she was injured. Everybody tells us throughout those stats because she was injured. So then, as I've said, you got to give grace to the coach for those 13 games, and let's see what she does this year. Okay, even though I don't like her, but 13 games is a very small sample size. It's super small. Okay, that's like judging an NBA coach on 20 games. I mean, it's very rare you fire a coach. I mean, you have to really, there's got to be a debacle in the locker room. You got to be 0-18, 0-18, 0-20. So, let's just pump the brakes a little bit. It's also possible, that when, whether we believe it or not, whether I believe it or not, it's possible that Stephanie White said to Cece, look, we know, and I know, you're not going to be able to complete the season. Okay. I'm going to need to talk up the other players so that they get confidence. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to have to do this without you moving forward.
Hey,
the only reason that she didn't finish because she got sat down, and I was told, and I believe it too, that she quit seeing the doctors for the fever and got her own. And they told her, and this is what I was told, and I could be wrong, and they told her that it would be best for her not to play anymore. Because like I said yesterday, all Stephanie White did last year was blow smoke up our ass about her health.
Hey, hold on.
Yes,
let me finish, please. Can I finish?
Let him finish. I'm gonna come to you next. Let him finish.
Like I said, all we heard from her last year about CC's progression and her health was just blowing smoke up her ass. Oh, she's day to day. She's doing okay. She's this, she's that. And finally, CC says, "Screw this! I'm getting my own doctor." And that's when you didn't see her anymore.
Can I respond to him, please, before you move on?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Thank you. I'll just say one thing to you. Okay, just to play devil's advocate, do you guys agree? I just need a yes or no. Do you guys agree that WNBA contracts, like NFL and NBA contracts, are uniform according to CBA guidelines? They're all the same. Do you guys agree with that? That they all, they're a boilerplate contract.
I don't know how.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I'm telling you,
from a legal perspective, we can't speculate that.
Well, the CBA sort of requires that. They are uniform. You know how you know? Because that's why the Fever can't pay Caitlin $20 million for the same reason. Everything has to be uniform.
As far as the cap, yes.
Okay.
But I'm talking about any other specifics. We can't because we had a contract. They cannot put in adhesion. They call them adhesion contracts, which are generally against you.
Yeah, I see what
you're saying. They have to leave some openings for negotiation.
I'm moving more towards speaking about injuries because when Jeff says Stephanie was blowing smoke, I've said since last year, and I have never moved from this. None of that happened last year happens without CC knowing and CC greenlighting it. None of their statements or anything. And people said, no, Caitlin is not allowed to talk. Yet Angel Reese was talking about every injury she had. So,
let me say this, Pete, about the contract. It would be to Caitlin's benefit that she doesn't even consider signing a multi-year deal until this season is well underway.
I agree with that.
Until she sees that it's going exactly how it should go, guys. It should be going it should be going her way, because if it doesn't, they could get another coach easier than you can put that superstar back on your squad.
I do agree with that, Tina. I did say that, Tina, and I agree with that. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I gotta let Flint baby go.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm saying, like, getting rid of Stephanie White, how you know the next coach ain't going to be just as bad as y'all claim Stephanie White is? How y'all know another team ain't going to do it worse than what the Indiana Pacers are going to do?
The GM can make sure.
Y'all gotta let him finish. Y'all gotta let him finish. Were you done, or that was just a question, or Flint?
I'm just that was the like y'all saying switch teams, switch coaches. Switching teams and switching coaches ain't always the answer. Sometimes the player needs to buy into whatever coach it is. Sometimes.
Oh no,
Jordan didn't win by himself playing hero ball. He didn't win until he got to Phil Jackson, and Phil Jackson made him buy in. Allen Iverson was bumping heads with Larry Brown and bumped heads until he bought in and won an MVP and had his best season.
Well, that's not going to happen with Caitlin and Stephanie White.
How you know that?
Well, how do you know it won't? Because I'm watching what Stephanie White is doing. I'm watching what she's pulling in. I've been watching. There's nothing I haven't missed on here.
And what she did, look what she did last year. She took a hobble team almost to the finals.
Hey, hold on real quick. Let me say something before we keep going. Hey, I don't mind the conversation, the healthy debates or back and forth. I just want to make sure everybody keep everything respectful in the chat and on the panel. Okay? Just want to make sure I want it to get out of hand and people get to disrespecting each other and all that. I don't mind you guys going back and forth on your take. It's all good. You know what I mean? I just want to make sure we keep everything basketball related, nothing personal. No disrespect. Because I heard somebody in the chat somebody said something. I didn't see it, but keep everything respectful. Go ahead, Flynn or Tina. I don't know who was talking.
It was Tina. Tina was talking.
It was Tina. Oh, go ahead.
I'm just saying that it's not in this situation. In a lot of situations, this is early on in her career, and it is her prime time. She would be. There's no way that Caitlin's going to sit around and be like, "Gosh, I hope Stephanie comes around to my way." No, she's not going to do that. I mean, and nor should she. And, you know, if it does, sometimes it's like a marriage. It doesn't work out. So if it doesn't work out, you know, her go one way and her go the other.
What is the definition? This is to everybody.
Take it and make her pay her way.
I think if Stephanie White did go and y'all are talking about getting another coach, I believe that Caitlin will have a hand in that.
And hold on real quick. I want to ask a question to the whole panel. What is the definition of not working out? Because I've heard that a few times. I know Tina said it. I seen somebody in the chat said it. I think Jeff, did you say it wasn't working out too?
I didn't say it wasn't working out. I didn't say it wasn't working out. I said if it doesn't work out. Okay, I'm not finished because we haven't seen Caitlin play with Stephanie White for a whole year yet. We've only seen her play 13 games.
All right, so what's the definition of not working? What's the situation? Because I started this panel by asking this. What's the definition of CC should get up out of there? What does that look like?
To me, CC getting up out of there is them constantly losing in the playoffs, or maybe not even making the playoffs, always coming up short. That's when you know it's over, when you're always coming up short.
All right, so
like if you,
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
So if CC go to the playoffs and always come up short, that's when you run and leave. I don't agree with that.
Okay, but Courtside, see, this is what I'm saying. This is why, and people, I don't know what they showed you in the chat, but they was lighting me up saying I don't know nothing. It's all good. I love it. But what I'm saying is,
you know how it be. Just keep respectful in the chat.
Hey, it's all good though. Hey, man,
hold on. You can come at anybody on the panel, basketball wise. You know what I mean? No name calling and all the disrespect. Y'all know how we do over here. I don't care about the back and forth, but just keep everything respectful, please.
Yeah. But this is my thing, is that everyone is passionate and I love it, right? That's what fans are.
Right.
That's what fans are. But what I'm saying is, and people don't like when I say certain things, they get hot, they get mad, they get pissed. But CC has never won a championship. Not in high school, not in college. So either we love how she plays or we want to see her win a championship. Because to this point in life, the two don't go together. And that's reality. I'm not making it up. She didn't win any in high school. She didn't win any in college. So we can't just say CC knows everything and everything has to be her way, because maybe that won't get you a championship. So a better question for the panel is, what's most important? Do you want to just see her win MVPs and this, that, and the other, or do you want to see a championship? And Tina, I asked this earlier. You're saying what you're saying but who do you want to be the coach? Who?
I think Nate Tibbetts, Natalie Nagasa, or Brondello would be the best fits for her style of play, because it's not just her style of play. The whole entire basketball world now is drawn to the new play of the game. It's a more pleasing to the eye, instead of let's walk it down the court, let's set up a play. That's how Stephanie White likes it. Let's make 6 or 7 passes. No, people don't like that anymore. All the new college kids that are coming in there, the game is going to change. It's going to change. It's already changed, because that's why we have more fans now. People like watching it better. It's more pleasing to the eye. That's why it's going to stay in that direction. So it's okay if her and Caitlin doesn't, have to be perfect together. They can go their separate ways. And to your question about what do you want her to be, MVP, or do you want her stats, or do you want a championship? Caitlin Clark will get it all. She can get it all. She can get MVP. She can.
Oh, I agree with you. I just don't know why we're all so upset about where we're going. But I agree with you. But this just a comment, and then I'm gonna be quiet, because honestly, I'm gonna run off real quick. But
hey, Brent, I gotta stop you real quick. I don't mean to cut you off, but somebody said in the chat, Courtside, Brent is wrong. CC won 3 Big Ten championships. She has one.
Yes.
Okay, we talking about championships, dog. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. I mean, good to say that, but that's not what we talking about. Well, we all know that, because we're not talking about an Eastern Conference championship. We're talking about a WNBA championship. So we not talking about that. But Tina, I will give you credit, because the last time I asked that question, I think it was Jeff P. didn't really have an answer. He said, "Good point. You gave me an answer." Now, what I will say, because I'm not going to touch on all of them, I don't want to overpower the panel and like I'm talking too much. But you mentioned Brondello. Now, CC is one of one. Please hear me say that. She's one of one. But in New York, Brondello had a miniature CC, right? I mean, we got to give her credit for who she is, right? Sabrina Ionescu, and New York fired her. So obviously they weren't getting what they wanted from her. So, I mean, no one's perfect, right?
Yeah, well, that has nothing to do with the fact that it couldn't be a great fit for a coach. That's what organizations do in terms of coaches. That's like not the same.
Hey, check this out, right? This is what I think I hear. I think not from Tina, but from everybody in the whole Indiana Fever fan base. Some people watch the NBA. They always been watching the NBA. They were Chicago fans when they came in. Michael Jordan came in. They just became bigger Chicago fans, and they moved to Chicago because they're Michael Jordan. In the Indiana Fever fan base, I'm speaking for me personally, a lot of us didn't watch the WNBA. So when CC comes in, we want to see that. That's what brought us here. Like Private said, we want to see that style of basketball. A lot of people don't care about winning no championship. This is entertainment for them. I came to see CC ball. If she don't win, cool. I want to see that style of champion. That's like going to the movies or something and watch a movie. I want to see Denzel do this. I don't give a damn if he win a Grammy. I want to see him get busy like in Training Day, or I want to see him do some crazy stuff. I don't care if he win a Grammy or a Best Actor award. That's kind of what it is over here, bro.
That's for you, though, man. That's not for everybody.
I'm not saying me. I want to see her win. I've said that multiple times.
Right, okay.
I think she can be one of the greatest ever, but I just do not believe she can get there if she don't win a chip. I think she can be like popular and all that, but when it's all said and done, when her career is over with, I believe she need a chip or a couple of them to be in the conversation with the greats. I think Pete brought it up yesterday. Diana Taurasi has like 18 rings. Pete, how many was it?
Well, Pete, she can have it both. She can have it all. That's the facts of it. You don't have to have one or the other. She actually can have it all with the right fit.
Right. I agree with you, but I didn't get Sean. I see you, Fro. I got you, Doc. Hey, Pete, you there, Pete? No.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, it was 18 chips. You want me to answer the Taurasi question?
Yeah. Because that's what I'm saying. So that most people have her as one of the GOATs, right?
She is the
She's
GOAT.
got three. She's
Okay.
got three. Just to let you know, I'll just let you know the chips. I'm sorry, and you continue. 3 chips. In college. 3 WNBA titles. That's 6. 6 gold medals and 6 EuroLeague titles. She's the all-time leading scorer NBA history, WNBA history. She had only 1 MVP, so that's a slight on her. But yeah, she's got 18 rings.
Okay, cool.
That don't make her the GOAT.
Okay,
Of course
so
it does.
well, listen. Okay, cool. Listen,
That's definitely GOAT material.
I'm not debating that. But what I'm saying is, based off everything he just read, you mean to tell me you think CC can go her whole career, have the most threes, have the most spectacular plays, logo threes, which I love to see. I'm not saying I don't, because that's why I came here. But you think she can have no chips and compete for GOAT when she got 18?
She's got to have chips. She's going to win her. She's going to win her gold medals because she's going to be on multiple Olympic teams. But she does have to have championships to be in the GOAT conversation.
Hey, salute to the super chat. Mark says chips are team, not players. Laughing my ass off.
I'm so tired of this narrative.
Listen, man, you have to have. Listen, man. We're not gonna talk about the GOAT because I feel like we talked about that yesterday.
Yeah.
I feel like CC has the capable of being the GOAT. She's the greatest that I've ever seen. I'm gonna put it like that. The greatest that I've ever seen. Me. And I didn't watch WNBA other than Cynthia Cooper back with the Comets. So I'm just saying, man, like a lot of people come to see CC. Private said it perfectly yesterday. A lot of people come to see CC play basketball. Private said yesterday he don't care about none of that. If CC is not playing CC ball, he out.
I'm out of here.
Is that what he said? Okay, so a lot of people feel just like him. Hey, Sean, you there, Sean?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. What's going on, guys? What's going on, chat?
How you doing, Sean?
What's going on, man?
I'm good. What's up, Private Nobody?
What you thinking, brother?
So, what's going on here? Are we worried about like CC not winning? Like, what's the discourse here? Because I feel like we're focused on the wrong things today.
Okay, basically, what brought this panel today is someone left me a comment in my comment section telling me, well, actually, it's not even somebody, it's multiple people over the course of since we've been, this year, especially the off season, that CC should leave. I know everybody's up here has heard that before. She should leave. She should get out of there. She should do this. She's even before the draft. So my point was, should she leave, and if so, why and when? And if she do leave, if she get a championship somewhere else, does that championship devalue because she had to leave to get it? That's how this all started, and then we went into other.
Okay. Okay. Now that I'm glad I got the context.
And then see, I don't know if you listened to Tina and Brent. Brent is of the notion that there's only 13 games. She went to the semifinals. You got to give her a chance. And Tina is more so like we listening to Stephanie White talk and the things she's saying, the way she's moving, she can't be trusted. And I think that's a lot of people up here on both sides. Brent and Tina they're on both sides.
I understand.
Where you stand at?
I get the whole discourse, behind Stephanie White and like her not essentially like it all comes down to belief in CC, but I do agree with Brent. Like the sample size was small. I think we had to lean a little bit, in terms of like, let's have a little bit of faith in the team and everything that they're building right now. We're seeing the team gel, in training camp again. Everyone's getting along. To me, those are brownie points. They all count for something. Like, let's just see how it goes within like the first 8 games. Just based on this chemistry, I know everybody's feeling. You could tell that they're feeling good. The only thing that I'm worried about is AB. I'm not worried about CC. I'm worried about that their front court depth is lacking in where they have to face teams with style. We got the speed to stretch the floor and match the size, but at the end of the day, you're gonna need somebody to go up there and get them boards.
Hey, Sean, let me ask you a question. Let me put you on the hot seat, man.
Yeah.
Should CC leave the Indiana Fever? And if so, why? What would make you say she needs to get out of here, or if anything?
The only circumstance I feel like she should leave is if the front office, not just Stephanie White, is going to move an entirely different direction than what they had envisioned for her when they signed her.
Give me an example.
If they're an example,
yeah.
Let's say they draft a player, or let's just say hypothetically somebody gets, I don't want to speak certain words into existence. Let's just say something happens that no one foresees.
And whoever that is coughing, mute your mic. Mute your mic. Go ahead. Sean.
let's say something happens that they don't foresee, and then it essentially forces them to pivot towards another direction, a drastic direction that the fans are not going to like. And then you could incline that to something that's going to happen further down the line, and you can infer like, oh, they're going this way. And if she, quote unquote, sees that, from ownership, and if she, let's say she talks internally to her personal camp, and then she'll go, talk to the owners and be like, okay, this is the direction y'all going in. Okay, then I would love to take my talents elsewhere. But to me, that's an extreme, drastic direction. If it goes down that scenario, that's the only way I see her leaving.
Let me give you a scenario. This season comes out. Stephanie White puts her at, I don't want to say small forward because I understand the 3-guard lineup, but they go to a slow down offense and she doesn't want her shooting the shot she shoots. Do she resign? Would you, if you was her agent, parent, advisor, whatever, would you advise her to leave and go somewhere else if Stephanie White doesn't allow her?
I'm being honest. I don't think that's something to like be up in arms about in terms of her leaving. To be honest, that's not the end all be all.
He's asking you if it did happen and what.
Because the reason I'm asking you that because the fan base is split, brother. So I'm of the belief. I listen to CC. It's not that I like Stephanie White, bro. I don't. If Stephanie White leave, it don't bother me no bit, bro. It's not gonna affect me. It's not like I picked her as a coach. I'm listening to CC. CC says she's a great coach. Now, Caitlin Clark lying, she fooled me. You know what I mean? Like she the one lied to me. She said she's a great coach, so I'm going off what she said. But some people don't. They're of the belief that Stephanie White just, like Maria said earlier, just blowing smoke up our ass and she's just lying and all this, and she's gonna put Caitlin Clark in the corner. So let's go off that narrative because that's a possibility. We can't act like it's not, right? The season's getting ready to start. Let's say she slowed the offense down, snatch CC out the game if she take an ill-advised shot.
Okay.
Would you advise her to leave then?
Okay, to that point, if that's the case, don't you think it's time to put up or shut up if that's the case for CC to like showcase her greatness this season?
I think she's gonna have a crazy listen, bro. I'm not saying I'm being devil's advocate.
I'm just saying. Even to what P has been talking about, and to what you've been talking about, we would have to hold her accountable to her showing how great she is, even despite all of like the resistance she's facing right now, even more so.
May I make a statement?
Yeah, Tina, let me get this super chat, then I'll go to you, Tina. Then I'll see you, Doc and Fro. I'm sorry, Tina. Give me 1 second. I'll let you finish. Hey, Fever Ticket, salute to the super chat. He said if CC went to UConn and won 3 chips, none of us would be on YouTube now. Her going to Iowa and doing what she did. It did. I agree. I said that yesterday too. Hey, Fever Ticket. I don't know if you heard me say that yesterday.
Shout out to Fever Ticket because that's also a big part of her story. The fact that she went home. Like, what was it? Like, that matters.
No, and I said this yesterday, Sean. I said that CC wouldn't have got the
love. Yes.
No, not the love. She wouldn't have got the
support,
abuse, and all the stuff that went on with her rookie season if she went to UConn. You know what I mean, or one of these other teams. I think she would have been welcomed in because I think
I agree. Look at the lineage.
She wouldn't have been the same player.
Pete, look at the lineage. Where did Larry Bird go to college? Indiana State. Am I correct? Am I correct?
Exactly.
Didn't Magic go to Michigan State?
Yep.
Am I tripping? Did they stay home? Did that fan base follow them to where the teams they were going? Isn't that part of the story that helped build who they were?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is this.
How would the fans respect CC if she left? It diverts the story, diverts the dynamic. If they're already split now, they're gonna continue to be split.
It wouldn't have been CC because they would have changed.
They would have changed her style. I don't think.
Not only is you want to know how similar their lineages are since Sean mentioned it. Bird originally was going to go to Indiana. Bobby Knight screwed up.
Hey, listen,
he ended up going to Indiana State. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let me say this, and I'm gonna go back to Tina because she wanted to say something. Listen to this, bro. Hey, salute to you, Fever Ticket for the $4.99. I agree with everything you just said right there. But let me say this too, man. Do you want CC to lose her fan base? For all the people in the comment section, and Tina and whoever else feels like she should leave, CC will lose a majority of her fan base if she was to leave Indiana. And not I said not majority. I'll take that back. Not majority. A lot of them. Do you guys remember when LeBron James left Cleveland? They was burning his jersey all in the street. They was Man, I think she's gonna. I think a lot of people will look down. Do you guys? Am I wrong or
okay? Let me go ahead since you were saying it. First of all, Lisa Bluter, she was the exact right coach for Caitlin Clark, because had she went anywhere else, they would not have given her the keys to do what she did with the offense. And Lisa Bluter, she saw the game turning in that direction. And so she was really the brightest person to allow that. The Stephanie White of it all, the president, and I can't remember her last name, of the
Krauskopf, I think.
No, it was
Amber
before
Cox. Oh, before. Sorry.
she was leaving. Okay. Stephanie White was over there in Connecticut having family problems, and she was crying on the interview going, I can't, this was her exit interview. I can't even think about basketball right now. All I'm thinking about is my family, blah, 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 blah. Well, Stephanie White, she knew Amber Cox and Kelly Krauskopf. She heard through the grapevine, oh, okay, that president's leaving. They're bringing those two women in over, that I know that I'm buddies with. And Stephanie White used to play there, used to coach there. So what happened? The family issue went right away, because when she heard there's a grapevine, they're getting rid of sides, she ran over there to Indiana. She sat there and lied through her teeth to get the job. She literally lied through her teeth saying, we're going to run and gun, when she's never run and gun. She didn't run and gun at Vanderbilt. She didn't at Connecticut. It didn't matter what kind of players she had. That's what I'm going off of. So what I'm saying, to the point of the gentleman that was before me saying, why would she do that, is if their game plans, in my opinion, are not parallel. So it's okay for one to go one way and one to go the other. Now, if I'm wrong, and Stephanie White in the back of her hard-headed mind this year says, you know what, I know what I need to do. I need to get on board with how she's running it, because the girl is the most unselfish person there is. She's not going to play hero ball. She wants her whole team. That's why Iowa went back to back Final Fours. And to me, that's just when you make it back to back to two final games in a row, that is just as good.
That's a high achievement.
That is right up there. And Courtside, to your point about the fans leaving, ain't going to make a damn where Caitlin Clark goes. Honey, her fans are going with her. And
I'm going.
Let me know when I can say something, please.
I'm going. I agree with you, Tina. I'm gonna be one of them ones. Tina gonna be out here saying,
can I rebuttal that a little bit?
Yeah.
Hold
on. Tina, you done?
Yeah. Let Maria in. Thank you, Maria.
Oh, no problem.
Hold on, Maria. Before you go, because he said
you got it. He
said he wanted to rebuttal something. I want to give him a
I just want to. I just got a question. When they went to when Team USA went to Puerto Rico, and the hype for Caitlin was building back up again, why was that gym like empty when she was there?
It was in Puerto Rico,
and the tickets were crazy high too.
I mean, that's
a poor country, man.
No relevant.
Yeah, that's a poor country, and they had the tickets really high.
Hey, somebody in the chat said,
I'm just pointing that out, because if she had the reach that we claim that she has, they would have came to see her. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. Because if we're gonna put her on that pedestal that Pete's been like hammering up, that pedestal that we put her on, like a LeBron or like any superstar, if she's on that level that we have her on, if we have her like at that height, that altitude, shouldn't she be bringing those people there like on an instant?
That's irrelevant. What we just sat here and told you it was Puerto Rico.
Yeah. I don't know, but listen,
but LeBron would have brought LeBron would have brought people to Puerto Rico. That's what I'm just saying.
Hey, but hold on,
people there.
Is that Sean? Hey, Sean, check this out. We talked about this yesterday. I don't know if it's true or not. I didn't check. I'm just going off what I've seen on the Twitter or X or whatever. I don't even think a lot of the seats are sold up in the United States this year. So I don't know. Hey, but Ashley, she says, Courtside, you are wrong. CC fans will not care where she goes as long as we get to watch. I will, but a lot of people are gonna be upset. Well, I don't think a lot of people are gonna be upset because a lot of people are not Indiana Fever fans; they're Caitlin Clark fans. So I agree. And then I'm gonna do that, and then you guys are gonna be telling me I'll switch. So I'm telling you now, if CC leave, I've been saying this since day one. If she leave, I'm going wherever she go. I'm just keeping it 100, man. I don't want her to leave. But if she leave, I'm out of here. Somebody else said that we're not burning her jerseys. Okay, I think some people will. You know what I mean? LeBron James is almost as big a star, if not bigger than Caitlin, and they burnt his. So I don't know. Hey, Mark says the Fever are not selling out this year. Listen, Mark, I think you was in here yesterday, and I'm gonna go to Maria. Somebody said yesterday the Fever fan base is one logo 3 away from getting back to, that's all it's gonna take is one logo 3, and then we gonna be back celebrating and stuff like that. Maria, you want to say something, Maria? Then I'm gonna go to Doc.
Yeah.
Doc, is Doc in here still? Hold on. Oh yeah, he's there. I got you. Hey, Doc, I got you next. Go ahead, Maria.
So I wanted to say I think just something just clicked on me for a second. So I think it was Brett that said to us, well, if you don't want Stephanie White, who would you pick? And when he asked that, I'm going to give him that deer in the headlights look, right? Because it just occurred to me that we kind of like didn't get a choice as to who we can pick. Because if I'm correct, there were no interviews for that position.
Hey,
there were no interviews. So, but what I'm saying is we kind of like didn't get a choice. We didn't get a chance to go, oh, well, maybe Larry Bird was interviewing for the position. Maybe this person. And then you guys would have go, hey, I know that coach and I know that coach and I know this coach. But we didn't get to see that because there were no interviews.
Hey, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite up here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell the truth.
I'm just saying what I'm just saying.
Yeah, I got you. But when I'm speaking for me and a lot of the people that I've seen speak. Nobody had a problem when Stephanie White got hired. I was cool with the hire. I was cool with the hire. You know what I mean?
I was cool with that too. I have to agree, and I apologized for it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be hypocrite. Hey, Pete,
I did have a problem with it.
Hold on, let me get the super chat real quick. He said approximately 60,000 fans attended the Rumble in the Jungle fight between Muhammad Ali and George Foreman on October 30, 1978 in, I don't even know how to pronounce that, in Kinshasa or something. I don't know how to pronounce
Zaire.
Zaire. Poor country has zero to do with it. I think he's saying
not necessarily, because a lot of those people flew to the fight.
Hey, is she big as Muhammad Ali?
From the country.
Is she big as Muhammad Ali?
And it was a lot of that was free too.
Don't act. You're really gonna ask that question, Courtside? Don't ask that question again.
Courtside, absolutely not.
Don't ask that question again.
Hey,
don't ask that question, please.
That's blasphemy.
You black too, like you know better.
Hey, it was rhetorical, man. Because I was like, because he said this, I'm like, oh no, man,
Oh,
and shout out to all the baby boomers that were there.
Bad step.
Hey,
Courtside, I want to touch back on the statement that was made that said that Stephanie White stood there and lied about whatever and this, that, and the other. I think that's an unfair statement. No, I mean, I think nobody understands that. I don't know anything about the Indiana Fever. I came just like how y'all are CC fans. I came when Aaliyah Boston came. Okay. So I'm not a Indiana loyalist. I promise you, I'm not. But what I'm saying is that if she came into that interview and said what she's going to do, anybody who has coached before or played before understands the fact that the organization is looking for a certain coach for that player. And if she came in there saying that she was going to walk the ball up the court, there's no way they were going to take her. But that being said, what we're saying is that the organization also tells the coach coming in, this is what we're looking for. So any coach worth their weight in salt knows how to change up a game plan. I don't know if I'm the only one that has seen the videos of their practices when Stephanie White is on the sideline yelling and clapping and go AB, go Raven, go this, run. I mean, are we not seeing any of that? They are running at practice, man.
Only time will tell.
So if you're going to be a coach coming in, taking over for a transitional player, someone the world has never seen before, of course you're not going to be dumb enough to come in and take away the very talent that she has. That just wouldn't make sense.
Dumb and emotional are two different things.
Hold on. Let me ask you guys a question. What would be Stephanie White's motive to come in here and change Caitlin? Because I seen somebody in the chat right now say Stephanie White is jealous of Caitlin Clark. So what would her?
I'll go back to what Tina said: a narcissistic attitude. If she's narcissistic, it's about her, not
okay. But private. Let me ask you this, because I hear what you're saying, and I just want to jump right in. We keep saying it like Stephanie. Is the organization that stupid that she came before them and blatantly lied, and they're going to keep her? Why?
We will find out. We will find out.
Tina was right.
Saying, why would they keep her past the first year? Everybody on the panel is saying that she sucked last year. She should be fired already. So I'm saying if they feel like she came in, blatantly lied to them, and is not going to run the system, why are we giving her another year?
Because she
time will tell. Time will tell.
You can't fire her after going to the semifinals. Like with your whole team is hurt. I don't care.
No, I get it, Courtside, but I'm saying if I came into your live and lied to you, and you knew I lied to you 2 days ago, you gonna keep letting me come in? I'm just saying the organization itself would not have to accept her lying to their face, like Tina said, and then they just gonna keep her around. They don't have to do that, regardless as to where she took them, if she lied to their face. So I just think some of the statements that we make are extreme because we're happy about Caitlin. Like we want to see Caitlin do well. We want to just, and it's like we just make statements that don't even make sense.
But like I've been saying repeatedly for the last 4 shows, because we're using reason and logic based from a male perspective. Women think totally different. Women lie to each other all the time. Women lie to each other all the time, daily. It's part of their routine.
Who owns the Indiana Pacers? Is it a man or a woman? Because to my knowledge, they also own the Fever. Am I wrong?
Yes. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
So you're gonna so that man is gonna let a woman come in there and lie to him to his face, and then say he got to keep her around because emotional women might do something. It's a man that owns the team,
but he doesn't handle day to day.
But he owns the team. She said she came in there and lied to their face.
He did speak up this year because he wants to see the run and gun. So he did speak up this year. He didn't.
Hey, listen, man. I think Stephanie White, as stubborn as she is, I think they have talked to her behind closed doors, and she know what's supposed to be going on here. And I think
you best believe it.
I think this Indiana Fever right here. They gave her a pass last year. Caitlin was hurt. You went to the semifinals. Cool. Caitlin back. We giving these women all this money. That's another factor. We're gonna give them all this money, and then we're gonna let Caitlin sit in the corner, bro. You guys have to be delusional if you feel that way.
That money is nothing to them. That's a drop in the
that's
bucket.
why they didn't want to give it to him. It means something. Doc, Doc. He not there no more.
Yeah, he's still there. There he is.
I'm here. Good evening.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
How's everybody?
Hi, Doc.
We good.
First off, the Fever are owned by Herb Simon, who is a billionaire, and he's probably not even involved in the day-to-day operations of the Fever. We still don't know if he uses the Fever like most NBA owners as a write-off against, his Pacers or his regular business. I mean, these guys have been writing off the losses for years. And you got to remember, the NBA is supposedly owned by Madison Square Garden Incorporated, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It would be up to Caitlin Clark if she really wanted to actually leave. I don't think she would be at that point. I mean, you got to remember, she is still an employee in a corporation. You know, Michael Jordan, as much as everyone cannot comprehend his early years, he was an employee of the Chicago Bulls. He did not have any say, really, until he got the rings with Jerry Krause. He didn't get Doug Collins fired. That was Brudai, Phil Jackson, and Tex Winter Cassius deciding they wanted to put the triangle offense in, and Doug Collins didn't like the triangle offense. You know, he had Michael Jordan, his dream player, and as Joe Dumars said, 90% of the plays are run through Michael Jordan, and the other 10% get in his hands anyway.
Hey, go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish, but then we're gonna go in a different direction. I wanna ask you guys something about Saturday's game and the training camp, but I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
Okay. When you get to playoff basketball, I mean, technically, if the Fever are gonna win, they would have to really commit to sort of, you know, a half-court offense. But what I mean by half-court offense is something you will not see in a white system. If you're going half-court, you could either go by Caitlin gets the ball to Aaliyah, have Aaliyah back whoever the defender down is. Aaliyah makes the decisions whether to get kick out threes to CC, to Kelsey, or get a cutting Hall. You can go that way, or you would have to go maybe, you know, CC and AB pick and roll, let AB swing the pass around to Kelsey Mitchell or Lexi Hall for your threes.
Right.
White no guard system is in the injury plague Mike Fratello Cleveland Cavaliers of the 90s, which was basically make 16 to 17 passes or dribble around till the shot clock goes down to where you can either make a semi-hard profile, what do you call it? A very hard field goal to your best shooter. You know, even Phil Jackson, who hated the no guard offense, he used to complain about, Cleveland wants a 60-second shot clock. That would make them happy.
Right. Hey, hold on. Let me say something.
Hold up, Courtside. That kind of offense, you're gonna have a problem with fans because it's a revenue killer.
Hey, let me say this, and I want to switch kind of in a different direction before we get out of here. He said they're too small for a half-court offense, and that's one of the reasons I feel like they're gonna be running and gunning. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got all these bigs and stuff like that. They're gonna be running and gunning. But I want to switch lanes real quick. Have you guys been paying attention to the training day 3 of training camp? Also, what's the predictions for this Saturday's game? Hey, somebody got some background. Hold on.
Yeah, somebody got in that background static.
Yeah, I think I got it. Did you guys see what were your takeaways from day 3 in training camp? Anybody takeaways from day 3 training camp?
I didn't see an interview at all on Caitlin Clark. As a matter of fact, I feel like they have she hadn't really spoke that much in the last couple of days.
I kind of feel like they keeping CC. Hey, listen, man. I seen this. I forgot who said it. I seen this guy. He works for I think it was ESPN. He said before the press comes up. Actually, it was on Speak Easy. He said he used to work for the press or whatever. And before the press come in, they tell them, you don't ask this question, don't answer this, don't ask this person that. They give them stuff they can and can't ask. I honestly think CC has been they haven't been asking her. Notice they didn't ask her no questions about Raven when she did talk. You know what I mean? I think they're trying to stay away from that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So I didn't see her do an interview today either, but I seen Billings, I seen Sophie, I think, and I think that's it, right? Is that all you guys seen? Billings and Sophie?
So you didn't see my half court shot. Okay.
She spoke
Okay, Pete.
the first day, but last year, if you can remember correctly, she was basically interviewed every day.
Yeah. But I think they're trying to keep it away from the drama stuff right there. And speaking of the drama and stuff like that, I know it started off kind of bad with the handshake and all that, but I think it's been going in a positive direction since that day. You know what I'm saying? So what do you guys think about so far? I know it's only day 3, but we do have a game coming up this Saturday. What will Saturday tell you? Nothing. You know what I mean? What will Saturday tell you? I think we said
nothing
that
really. We're really filling out the newcomers, so
right.
There
but
is
someone
no...
said Julie was here yesterday and she said they were going to play CC about 20 minutes. I think you guys agreed. So what are you looking for in CC or in the team? What are you guys looking for?
I expect her to play. I expect to see a fast-paced, sort of style of offense. Really to get her shots off, get her feet wet a little bit. And I'm really I want to see how the rookies do. But most importantly, I'm really interested to seeing how AB's doing. She's wearing the right knee, sort of patch, on her knee, which and from what I've seen in the video, she's been moving gingerly, especially in comparison to last year's training camp where she was like moving fast pace. Just something to keep an eye on, being that she's the only real person they have on that front court. So I'm gonna keep real close eye on how many minutes AB plays, considering that she's wearing that. So it's gonna tell me a lot.
Very tentative about what they allow us to know about her. That also plays into a little bit of worry there with her.
Yeah, Tina, she sort of downplayed she downplayed her injury too in the interview she had a couple days ago, which that's not a good sign to me. So it's just something to keep an eye on.
If I may also add, during the interview with AB, she just glossed over the injury, didn't go into any detail. So
she's been moving gingerly. She's been moving gingerly.
Can I tell you what I want to see?
Hold on.
Yeah, Pete, what you want to see?
Ashley Nicole is good. Hey, she said, Courtside, do you think Raven or CC will be point guard this season? I don't even think that's a question.
No.
I don't even think that's a question. I think
Natasha Cloud.
I think CC will be the starting point guard the whole season. Hey, Ashley, I'm gonna tell you something else. Just so you know, this Saturday, do not take and run with. I'm not saying you specifically. I'm not singling you out. But don't take it and run if Raven play a lot of minutes, maybe more minutes than CC. It's preseason. You know what I mean? They're not going to be – them comments that Stephanie White made about load management, I think, in my opinion, she was referring to preseason. She was not referring to regular season. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people up here say yes.
She was talking about regular season too, based on
I
what
don't agree, man. I don't agree, man. I'm saying –
look, they lost almost all their squad to injuries.
She was talking about the regular season.
All right. How many minutes should CC play in regular season? Let's start there. 25, 30, 35.
Or preseason?
I think preseason she's only going to play. I said, what did I say yesterday? 10 to 15. I think I said 10 to 15. Julie said 15 to 20.
I say 15 to 18 max.
Max?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even think she
I'd
played
say
that
20. I'd say maybe 20. And then during the regular season, she should be at 30. Sorry, Pete.
No, that's okay. You're good.
Now, regarding Ashley's question, by the way, it depends on the style, because in Stephanie White's style, there is no point guard.
Well, I was going to ask that.
Not necessarily. This. I want to answer Ashley too.
You had to do it, didn't you? Probably. You had to trying to stir the pot.
Ashley, you had one job. Neither. The answer is neither, Ashley. I respect Natasha Cloud a lot. Like, she was like Pam Grier, the way she stood up for the man. So I think we're gonna sign Natasha. I think she starts. Absolutely.
That's interesting. That's interesting, Pete.
Natasha Cloud.
Damn, Pete.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say.
Listen. I don't want you to get riled up. I'm just kidding. He's about to get riled up.
No, because I actually asked that question yesterday on the panel.
No,
Yeah, he did.
yeah, Cece, of course. What I want to see in
She's a good
preseason,
defender, though. She is a good defender.
I just want to say what I want to see from CC in preseason. Look, I know it's only 5 games, but at FIBA that we saw her, but we know her shot is back. What I want to see from her in preseason is more, yeah, of course, some shooting, but more playmaking, assist, and anything, because I want to see how she gels with her new teammates. We know the shot is back. I want to see assists. I want to see that, you know, they can catch the passes, they can finish at the rim. More than anything, that they can finish at the rim. They just missed so many layups last year. Just made me sick. So that's what I want to see from her.
Do we see CC and Raven on the floor at the same time?
It's possible.
Preseason.
It's possible,
Yes.
and nobody should have a
No,
problem.
not
with
during
it.
I don't think during
Pete,
preseason. I think during
are you
regular
worried,
games.
Pete, are you worried about AB and Caitlin's pick and roll with the way like AB's been moving gingerly in training camp with the protector on her knee?
Honestly, I can't answer that because I didn't see that. I didn't even know that till you brought it up.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, that is a concern. Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Do you guys think, because I seen this yesterday when I brought it up, somebody said the starting lineup should be CC, Kelsey, Lexi, Billings, Boston. But somebody else in the chat said Lexi and Sophie should be the 3 and 4. Do you guys agree with that? With a run and gun offense, or should Billings be coming off the bench, or should she be starting?
Billings should start.
Everybody agree with that?
Oh yeah, I mean that's the best we have there.
Wait, what did he say? He said CC, Kelsey, Boston, Billings, and who else?
No,
CeCe.
because I said this yesterday and somebody just said it. Let me see if I can find it. Somebody just said it in the chat.
Can you please repeat that lineup, whoever said it?
The lineup, they said that I asked who was the starting lineup yesterday. They said CC, Kelsey, Lexi, Billings, Boston. But I heard someone say today they should be Lexi and Sophie should start at the same time. I actually believe I think Sophie should be the breather for Lexi.
So do I.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I asked, so do you guys think CC and Raven will be on the floor? I know somebody said no.
I think so.
Everybody agree?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think they will go get on the floor
Maybe
together.
CC will play center this year.
Who's gonna play center?
CC.
Oh my goodness.
Magic Johnson did it in the NBA Finals in 1980 when Kareem went down.
Hey, who comes off the bench
Center
first?
of the court, maybe.
Harris or Raven?
That's a good question.
Hold on, let me ask this. Is
think
Raven
Harris.
CC's breather and Harris is Mitchell's breather? Is that how that's gonna go?
That could very well be, yeah. Yeah. And I think
I
Harris
think
comes off
Harris
the
is more of a shooter, so yeah.
I think she's a veteran, so yeah.
All right, let me spice it up a little bit since you guys like to say they're gonna put CC as small forward. Do we see Raven, CC, and Kelsey at the same time?
No.
I don't
I
think
think you will.
we will.
That would be interesting though,
It,
wouldn't
it
it, guys?
depends on the game time situation. I mean, if you need,
It would.
yeah.
Wouldn't
That's
it be
what you need.
interesting?
Actually, it could be a good off-ball type of move for Caitlin within Stephanie's system, where those three will be on this at the same time.
I just hope that they're gonna run plays for her to run some screens.
Exactly.
If they do that, it could actually work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's
but see, when you're talking run and
gun.
gun, I mean, who's better to be on the outside wings than Kelsey and Caitlin with Raven attacking the basket? Since we all say she's not a shooter, but she can attack the basket, and then you got a trailer like AB or Billings. I mean, that's not a bad offense, man.
Hey, but listen, in that
That's what
offense, technically CC will be the 3 in that offense that you're naming. See, that's what people keep saying. That's where they're getting the small forward at right there.
Right, but see, the thing that bothers me about that is that if you look at the NBA, I know it's not the NBA, but if you look at the NBA and you look at the usage rate, half of the top 10 are not point guards. You don't have to be a 1 to have the ball in your hand. Everybody's worried about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And is she the point guard? If she's not the point guard, we going crazy over titles. In positionless basketball, it doesn't matter. We're not saying she's going to have the ball in her hand once every 5 possessions. We're just talking about how do you get 3 guards on the court. That's it.
And if you think about it, basketball has kind of become positionless in a way.
I said, hey, you guys are taking my words out my
And
mouth.
if you also think about it, the least athletic of the three would be the three.
Don't do it. Don't. You about to start something? Don't do it.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm glad you caught me. I'm not saying that about. No, I'm not saying that about CeCe. I'm saying that about the opposing team. So when you're saying you're looking for someone to kind of get a break on the defensive end, that's why you would put her on the three and not the point guard or the shooting guard. It gives her a break on the defensive end.
And so that, I mean, we're playing New York, right? Like with their, and they got size. Like this is going to be a good test for them to like test that speed. What's the one weakness with lineups that have a lot of big? I will always remember that Miami versus Spurs finals where Greg, Popovich was like, "Oh, we're going to stretch the floor," because they got a whole bunch of bigs, and it worked. It tired them out. They were not ready for that series. Blew them out of the water in 5 games. Playing a small lineup, stretching the floor.
The three position is still a very important position because you can still pass out of that. Look at Scottie Pippen. He got a lot of assists from the three.
He did.
Yeah. Hey, Jordan and Kobe played the three at times too. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you know what I mean, that's not a bad thing. But I think
the whole thing though, it would work long as it's fast paced.
I think that's why they drafted Raven, man, to give CeCe help. She don't have to guard the other team's dominant ball handler. I do not see CeCe running up and down the court with what's her name, Gray and some of these guards. I think that's where Raven comes in. I just don't think that's how they start the game. But mid game to the rest of the game, I think she's gonna be on the floor. Go ahead.
I think
was that Maria or Tina? Which one?
Yeah, I think it was Maria.
I was gonna say that.
No, it was Tina.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
When you're talking about all that, they brought in Ty Harris. They have Sophie and Lexi, Kelsey and Caitlin. There should not, if you're listening to me correctly, there should not be that many minutes for Raven. Think about it, guys. You're going to be taking Sophie and Lexi out because they're the wings. Okay. You're going to be, they're basically the three. Okay. To constantly put Raven in there, you're going to have all the, and I'm not talking about preseason. That's a whole different thing. So what you keep saying is this will be the perfect time for Raven. This will be, how are you going to get Raven in that much? You got Sophie and Lexi. That's got to be, interchangeable. There's too many guards. You got too many. And why you keep saying Raven, that's where the problem is. If you saw Stephanie White, she's blowing too much smoke, as Maria calls it, up the butt on this Raven thing.
Hold on, Tina. You, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm gonna let you keep going, but you said something in the comment section. I think you want to address it. Now you can tell me what it was because I didn't see the video. You said it was a video. Was that today? Was that video today?
Yes, today's video.
So it was a Stephanie White video?
Yes.
Okay, so what did she say?
You just need to go and watch it so that you can get your own idea of
I got you.
feel about it. Because, when we're all up here saying different things, there are people that saying, oh, being negative. No, we're not. It's not being negative. Everybody has a different opinion. And unless you're behind the scenes and you're in the door, you can't say that you're right and I'm wrong or vice versa. It's just opinions. It's just I'm going by what the woman has said.
Okay, I got you. Ashley Nicole says,
let me know when I can say something, Courtside.
You can go next. So actually, again, we're talking about CeCe. She has a certain style, like Angel has a certain style. It is late to try and change her, and it is late to change CeCe. Not that we want her to change. Now, I don't want CeCe to change, man. I just think we're over. I think we're overthinking it. I think we're jumping the gun. I think we're jumping the gun.
She's 23.
Yeah, I think we're jumping.
I think we're jumping the gun. I agree with what Pete's saying.
Yeah, we are, because just like you said earlier, Courtside, when you asked about LeBron, and that's why I said earlier, it's like we're talking about year 2, man. I mean, can we let her develop and yes, I mean, I think we all agree that she can get better. I mean, look, I'm a person who, again, I always just stated, not to bore anybody, but just to say, I came here for AB. But right now, I love CeCe, man. Y'all don't even get it. I love her because she's a great player. And she's on a team with one of my players. You know what I'm saying? So I am totally for her. But she can develop. She can get better. there are parts to her game that can be fine-tuned. And maybe, just
Exactly.
maybe, by playing off ball a little bit, you learn how to do it. I mean, think
That's
about LeBron. The older you get, and I ain't saying she's gonna be playing at 41, but the older you get, that's when players normally, quote unquote, mature and learn how to add things to their game, because what they used to do, they can't really do anymore. Well,
Right.
think about the fact somebody at 23 could start doing that now.
Hey,
They
Brent.
don't have to wait till later.
Brent, you're a coach, right?
No,
Yes,
that was
but football, not basketball. Football and track.
You're the coach. Okay, cool. I want you to address what Tina just said. When she said, where do you get 5 minutes for Raven at? If she's taking Lexi minutes, is she taking
Okay, I would
minutes?
love to. I would love to.
Okay.
It's called situational. That's what it's called. It's called situational. There are times when, if you want to run and gun, maybe Lexi and Sophie aren't the fastest sometimes. I mean, no more than that. If you want to come in, but not also that, but she also said how many guards we have. Okay. The reality is, when people are taking breathers, so it may not be Raven, Kate, Kelsey, and CC all the time. It might be Raven, Lexi, and Sophie. Who knows, right? But it's just, when you're giving people breathers, we're making it sound like Raven's coming in with 40 minutes. If Raven gets 15 minutes a game, that's solid. If she gets 15 minutes a game.
Can I say
Okay.
something to Brent?
Can I just say something real quick?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay. So, and Pete, you can help me with this. So yesterday I was watching the NBA playoff games,
I ain't helping you with nothing.
and there was and there was this kid that won defensive player of the year. Tall kid. I mean, like, super tall. He won defensive player of the year. And I was thinking of him going, man, our little shorties are gonna, because they showed highlights of him, like, the players would come up to him to try and make a shot, and he would smack the ball down, like, get out of here, like, smack it down. So I'm kind of looking at this going, man, with all our shorties, we all should learn how to shoot 3-pointers, because that's gonna be the same thing with some of these defensive tallies smacking the ball back at us. So I thought it was funny. So thank you for indulging me.
Like a cartoon.
Hey,
But
you
you
know
know
what?
what?
Yeah.
I want to say something to you guys just quickly. Okay, on the Raven subject. We have to remember one thing, and I don't think we've talked about this. If you look back to last year and even the year before with Christy Sides, okay? Christy Sides was supposedly a defensive specialist. She got a 2-time, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, I think Celeste Taylor, who they drafted when they could have had Kate Martin, by the way. They passed on Martin, got Taylor, never played her once or twice, and then waived her, I guess, because CC and her were getting close, but that's another story. Anyway, she was like 2-time defensive player of the year in her conference or something like that. And they never played her. Last year, you get another defensive specialist in Stephanie White, and you draft another defensive player with a huge upside in KK, and you don't really play her. You never allow her to get into a rhythm. Where am I going with this? Well, we're touting Raven I know Raven has good defense, but we know that White doesn't like to play rookies.
Oh, you stole my thunder. That's what I was going to bring up.
So I just want to ask, will that change? Because since Tina brought up the minutes and Brent brought up his point, that's something that's getting lost here. Is she suddenly going to abandon that philosophy where she doesn't really play the rookies that much and start playing and doing about face with Raven? What do you guys think?
Hold on. I don't think they
that was good. Was that good or what?
Yeah, that was good, Pete. That was good.
Practiced that
out of my head.
4 hours in front of the mirror.
I don't think they draft her that high and then just be hey, Kat, I ordered my Hopian shirt. Hey, yes, Kat, I did get your order. It'll be in the mail this week. I'll send you the tracking number. Check your email.
Oh, that's funny. He said, I'm holding on to it.
I'll probably send it out tomorrow. If I get a chance, I'll send you out your shirt tomorrow. You got the Hopium shirt. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all need to do like Tina. You guys need to do like Kat here and just keep the Hopium. I know you don't. I know it's hard because of Stephanie White, Tina. I get it. Keep the Hopium. You know what I'm saying? But
Pete.
You guys want to address what Pete said?
Pete, well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Pete, I think the difference, because you did mention two other defensive stoppers and didn't play or whatever. I'm not even gonna go into all to it because I didn't hear everything you said. I apologize. But the difference is, let's not forget, she said she brought in Raven to also run the team. That's not to say she's taking over for CC. So please, let's not go there.
No, I didn't
But
go there.
that
Of
is
course
her
not.
special skill set, is that she is a pure point guard. Everybody attacks Raven for not scoring, but that's because she doesn't even want to score. It's not that she can't. She shot 50% this year and 40 from three. I don't think people realize that.
Brent, let me ask you a question. Do you think that, okay, you know how Raven played in college, right?
Yes.
Do you think that transition to the WNBA?
Yes, because she's a pure point guard. She reads the floor.
But we don't
She
need a
sees
pure
the
point guard.
flow.
We got CC.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Let's not take off the effect or the fact that they're trying to move her off the ball sometimes. That's why you have another floor general. She's not just a defensive player. You see what I'm saying? She's just not an offensive player. So when you've got four other scorers on the court, you just need someone to get them the ball. So like everyone has said, and I know you're listening, but I'm just saying to whoever, if you have listened to the panel and even in the chat, they all say the same thing. Well, when she gives up the ball, she better get it back. Well, Raven ain't a ball hog. She's not a black hole. She gonna get her the ball back because that's what she wants to do. She's a pass first point guard.
I think
Only
he's right.
time will tell.
I think
Only time will tell.
You know what, Brent? If CC goes, let's say CC goes off ball and Raven starts dishing to her, I think people will fall in love with her because she won't be stealing shots from CC. She'll be setting CC up. If in theory, if it works like you're saying, Brent, I think it's gonna kill a lot but that's
what I'm saying. That's the type of person that she is.
Hey, I want to make it clear. I've been on this side since day one. I've said they're going to gel together. I said it's going to be beautiful. Hey, bro, one thing about the Indiana Fever fan base or Caitlin Park fan base, all you have to do is say kind words about CC, throw her the ball, and it's good. They hated Bonner because they got into it in the playoffs. When Bonner came over here before she did that dumb shit she did and pulled the little scam she did, they loved Bonner. CC even went back in the game to help Bonner get the point, but she happened to get fouled and went to the free throw line. Bro, all Raven got to do is just it ain't gonna change until the game starts. Nothing you say, Raven, is gonna change nobody's opinion. You said what you said. You said the comment. You shouldn't have said that. Okay, cool. When she get to the NBA and they start playing, she told CC the ball and they hit logo threes and all that. They running up and down the five and then chest bumping and all that. All this gonna go away, brother. I'm trying to tell you.
And I guarantee you that it will, because Raven is not a player. You got to understand the system she came from. See, like everybody says where CC came from. CC came from a system where she was the system. Raven came from a system where there is a system. They have 11, 12 McDonald's All-Americans. They all can't score 30. They're a team. Everybody assists. Everybody scores. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's what she's used to. So coming to a pro team where she's not the focal point, she's cool with that.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
She's not coming here to replace CC. She's coming here to do her part on this team.
Brent, check it out.
Courtside.
She's not. I don't agree. I don't think she's coming here to replace CC. But what they're saying is, based off Stephanie's words, that's what she's implying. That you know, her words are implying that the words like pure point guard. She's used to having the ball in her hand all the time.
Stephanie do be
on ball, off ball.
Right, but I'm asking you, if you know the definition of a pure point guard, why would that bother you?
It don't bother me.
It only
she
bothers
is a pure point guard, which means she doesn't look to score. She looks to assist her teammates. That's exactly what she is.
I think some CC fans are easily gaslighted by certain like trigger words, you know.
Yeah, and CC does assist her team big time.
Can you guys
the
hold on
record shows it.
Let me get the super chats real quick. Rim Protect. I'm starting to believe I'm gonna need some. Hey, listen, man. You see the hopium? You see the hopium, man? You see the hopium, bro? I got you, man. Take a hit of some of this hopium, man. Billings should start. I agree. I think
Yeah.
Billings should start. I think Himes, how you pronounce the name? Himes. I think she should replace Himes or Dantas. I don't know what's up with Dantas and her visa. I don't know if she's gonna even be here Saturday, but if she's not, I think we gotta go with
I think they're probably going to start the rookie, maybe Justine Passat. People have been impressed by her, like her playing defense in practice too. People have been like really impressed. Like she's really good.
Yeah.
She's making noise.
I think tomorrow I'm gonna bring up some footage of all the. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some footage
Really?
of Raven and Passat.
Yeah, Pete. I've been seeing like just like some defensive drills where people been impressed with her and people been impressed with Raven like boxing in like 5 feet under the basket. But that's what Raven's been doing. That like if you've been watching the South Carolina, she's been doing that. Like that's nothing new.
She's fast. She move her feet fast too, man. Somebody said in the chat they didn't want Raven. I wanted her. She grew up.
Somebody said that she ruined Who is this?
All right, hold on, Doc. Salute to you, Elbert, for the super chat. And then Mark, everyone knows Raven school ruins point guards.
I think what Mark was talking about, like they don't produce like winning guards. I feel like that's going to change now with they got a girl there called Jersey Robinson. She's going to be something special to watch. So keep an eye out for her. But that narrative is going to end with Jersey. That narrative ends.
Raven has grew on me, brother. You know, she has grew on me. Hey, Doc.
Courtside, I'd like to say this one comment in the chat, and it should say it all, really.
What comment? Who said it?
It's Vonda.
CC is the purest point guard and scorer. She's the point goddess.
Exactly.
I think. Oh, listen. Check this out. Hey, listen. I'm gonna say this, and please don't take my words.
People just don't like what it is, man.
Please don't take my words out of context. I'm not saying Raven is better than CC. Just hear me out, please. Please don't take me. I think CC is a pure point guard, but I also think CC is a combo guard. She's a scorer. She's
right. I mean, why can't you just Google what the definition is? If you just Google pure point guard, you won't say that's what she is because the last line of it is she doesn't want to score, and clearly CC wants to score. It's not a knock, man. It's not a knock.
It's not a knock. It's not a knock. She's like Steph Curry. Like Steph Curry is not a pure point guard.
Yeah, it's not a knock. See, I'm a person. I told my wife when we first got her, when she first went to Indiana, I told my wife, I said, you know what? CC could be the first person to average 20 and 20. And I meant it. She could average 20 assists. Once people learn how to catch her passes and finish at the bucket, she could average 20 assists.
She could.
Right.
I believe like so I am not saying that she's not a complete player, but she's not a pure point guard. There's a difference.
Yeah. And I will say that only time this season will show us what it is. Okay. Yeah. Because this season we shall see. Because like you were saying, CC can do 20 and 20. That all depends.
But listen. Hey, but I just want to say
this season will show us.
Hey, Doc, I see you fro too, and Doc. Hey, listen. I think what people need to realize is when you say she's not a pure point guard, it's not a knock on Kaylin. It's actually a
compliment.
A compliment. It's saying she can do both. It's not, what I mean? A pure point guard is like Mark Jackson, John Stockton.
That's not the way Stephanie said it.
I know,
but Brent is right. Brent is right with the definition of pure point guard.
Yeah, it's not a. He's right.
However, the way Stephanie phrased it, on ball, off ball, everybody's thought was CC to the corner. She might not have meant that, but that's the way it was interpreted.
Private, let's be honest. Stephanie is like me. Stephanie is like me. As soon as we open our mouth, it's it's an onslaught. So anything she says is gonna. As soon as she opens her mouth, they could play it on mute and be like this.
Yeah.
It's open to interpretation, is what you
yeah.
Well, I think the point that Brent was saying is that being a pure point guard is actually an advantage towards Caitlin because she will get her the ball.
Correct.
Yeah.
In theory.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just wish CC fans weren't so easily triggered and gaslighted by certain words. Like they did, like it just works. Like I'm like, people take the bait, man.
Hey, hold on.
But the thing is, we kind of gotten used to it because Stephanie White can toss a lot of crap out there.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean?
preconditioned. That's preconditioning, but we're better than that. Like we should know, like not to fall for like the okie doke. When it comes to that already.
And I got two.
We shall see.
Hold on, I got
Time
two.
will tell.
I got two chats.
Amen, Maria.
I got two chats. One is want to ask Brent a question, and the other is where's I'm sorry, I was gonna ask him. This one says Stockton. I think it's Stockton. Stockton was a pure point guard and has the highest assist but low scores. Yeah,
correct.
He was a
pure
point
exactly.
guard.
But he also had Karl Malone, who didn't miss layups, and they were.
I'm just saying though. That's a pure point guard. Steph Curry is the best example I can give you of a Caitlin Clark or like a Allen Iverson or somebody like who else like.
Yeah, I mean the role is
Jason. You can say Jason Williams, White Chocolate, Memphis Grizzlies.
White Chocolate.
I think Jason Kidd was.
I missed his game, Pete. I missed his game.
Me too. Oh my
goodness!
And then somebody asked Brent.
He was the Pete Maravich of this generation.
Yes, I would love for CC to do some of his moves. Oh my God!
I was gonna ask Brent the question, but I missed it, and it's been too many comments now, so I don't know. Let me see.
All right, well, tell them put it back in the chat. I would love to answer if they put it back in the chat.
It's right here. They said, Courtside, ask Brent what point guard doesn't want to score. Is he serious?
Well, we just mentioned
again, we just named a couple. I mean, you have to understand the evolution of the game. See, there are basketball purists, and then there are people who play the game at a modern level, and that's okay. Nobody's wrong. But for some people, they take pleasure in setting up their teammates. Just like at South Carolina, Raven had played with Cardozo since AAU. Mm-hmm. She would throw her the ball every other time down. It's not about scoring for some people.
Hey, you know what though? Let me say this real quick. I gotta go to Doc and Fro. I gotta go to Doc and Fro too. They've been quiet. But listen, I think a pure point guard is not that they don't want to score. It's just they're a pass first point guard.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, nobody said they're looking to score 0 every game. Nobody said they're going to play a full season and average 0. Come on now. Don't be extreme. It's just like I said, if you Google the definition, it says they're pass first, not looking to score. That doesn't mean they don't score. She averaged 10 points last year.
We all know CC is looking to score. So hey, Fro, you there, Fro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Go ahead, man. You've been sitting patiently, bro. I'm sorry, man. You and Doc be so quiet. I be forgetting about y'all, man. I be forgetting about you, man.
Oh yeah. Nah, I think this year's gonna be all right.
Hey, Fro, let me ask you a question. Do you think CC is a pure point guard or a combo guard?
To me, combo.
Okay. Is that an insult?
I mean, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think when Stephanie says pure point guard, people are looking at it as
she's taking her job.
Hey, the problem is this, man. See, Stephanie White credit is low, bro. Let's face it, her credit is so low.
Yeah, she's got no credibility.
She got to build the credit up, bro. And stop talking in the media. Just stop saying certain words, man. It's like you almost trying to do this shit.
I will throw this bone to a lot of CC fans. Sometimes I hear her talk, and I do honestly get the feeling she does this shit this crap on purpose sometimes, just to at CC fans,
but she shouldn't do it under the circumstances because look at all the stuff we're dealing with.
Oh yeah,
and then you can't trust when she's being honest about something. You can't trust it.
I totally agree. She just
Hey, Courtside, Mrs. 5527 in the chat said it best. She said like a Rajon Rondo.
Yes.
Ooh, perfect. Yeah. That's a perfect. I like that comp. I like that comp a lot.
Yes.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Perfect. Now, if we say CC and Rondo in the same breath, it's almost disrespectful. But
that's what she was saying about Raven.
I know.
No, for Raven.
I know. I'm just saying.
No, I know
if we compare, like if we say CC is a pure point guard and we name point guards and we say Raven,
right,
we say Rondo, and that's
don't disrespect CC. She's up there with Peyton Pritchard.
Yeah, but Rondo was a complete point guard. He got Paul Pierce the ball. He got Kevin Garnett the ball. He played defense and he scored occasionally. He couldn't even shoot that good.
And he had for those who like the term high IQ, Rondo is one of the most high IQ point guards ever. So
exactly,
just like Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell's a two guard. She thinks score first. She don't think pass at all. Like she thinks score. CC thinks score and pass, and she loves doing it. She loves doing it. So that's why I think it's perfect for her to be a combo guard. That's why I think Stephanie White's going to put her off ball sometime, not all the time.
In the pros, she's been a combo guard. She's been more pass first in the pros than in college.
Exactly.
Much more pass first.
Hey, so we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. We're gonna
because she got better teammates now.
I mean, didn't she break the assist record last season or the season before?
Year.
Thank you.
Yeah, people don't. She's like, if she does another 400 within the next 2 years, she's in the top 5. You know, she'll be up there with Penn and Cheryl. She's that close if she does what she needs to do. It's not going to take her long to break these records. I hope people realize that. Like, if she keeps doing what she's doing.
They said CC is Penny Hardaway.
I watch Penny play, so I'm gonna say no. So no, I'm not gonna go that. I'm not gonna go. I watch Penny play, so no.
That's because next thing you know, you're gonna start saying Boston is Shaq,
Hey,
and I don't like these comparisons.
You know what I just thought about this? I'm gonna see if you guys agree. Let's just say CC is the 1. I believe she's the best point guard in the league. Let's just say CC is the 2. I think she automatically becomes the best 2 guard in the league. Hey man,
I don't know about that one.
Well, hey, listen, who's the best 2 guards in the league? Name the top 3.
I'll tell you this much: at the 2, I'm putting Mitchell over her.
Yeah, best 2 guards in the league. I mean, I would go with Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But I think if CC was a 2, she'd be the best in the league.
Hell no. Mitchell would be number
1. And that's why I was
Mitchell
asking you folks yesterday. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry.
Like Jackie Young.
Jackie Young 2. If Kennedy Carter goes off, she's number 3, and then Enrique. Like, to me, those are the 4 2 guards for me. So
yeah. Hey, Paige is a 2, ain't she?
Yep.
Yeah, she is. She can play the 1, but she's a pure 2 to me.
I put Paige second, man, right now.
Okay.
I love her.
Gonna fall off this year with a girlfriend.
She's either 1 or 2. We're gonna get ready to wrap it up. We're gonna go around the panel and give it a last take. Hey, Doc, you want to say something? I'm gonna come to you.
So another hour.
Yeah, I got a question. Are we really going to put the offense in the hands of a first-year rookie?
Thank you.
That's not what we said.
We didn't say that. Nobody said that.
Nobody said
no,
that.
I'm starting this question out. You're arguing about what is a pure point guard. Look, Stockton was one of the assist leaders, but Stockton could go get his.
But he was still
I know, but Isaiah Thomas is another pure point guard. His goal was to get all his teammates involved. And then in playoffs, when the game is big, if his teammates were not cutting it, he would lead them in scoring. It's not hero ball. You have players like Willis Reed. Is Willis Reed a pure point guard because he has very high numbers as well as assists? You got Bob Cousy, who basically was just assist.
But I don't think
was a forward.
You got Henry Bibby, who played the point guard, but he was terrible at distributing the ball for that 77ers, 60s Sixers team, who basically was accused of ball hogs. It's just the guys, they couldn't really pass or shoot it without dribbling before the ball. It was a hard thing to accept, but when you look at it, that's reality.
Hey, Doc, I don't think we're arguing that. I just think we agree that she's a combo guard. She's a combo guard. And I mean, she can pass.
I mean, yes, but a lot of, believe it or not, but even Stockton is a combo guard. He could come off the pick and shoot.
Can I?
You're telling me all the Stockton. I'm looking at a
game for his career. That's
hey, hold on. Check this out. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go around the panel, and you guys can address what you want to address because I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. So you want to stay on the point guard stuff? That's fine. You know, I'll go around the panel and close it out. I always start with the ladies first. Tina, Maria. Who else is up here? Just Tina and Maria.
Me.
All right. So Maria, Tina, which one you got? Which one you ladies want to go first?
Go ahead, Tina.
Okay. I think Caitlin is one of one. It's really hard to give her an exact title because she's one of one. She passes as good as she shoots. There's nobody that passes better than her. She's a 6-foot guard that sees the floor. She sees everything. She has so much confidence that she takes risks that nobody else sees that can happen. So it's very hard to just label her one or the other because I want to say, you say, well, this person's a true point guard because they pass first. It's really hard to say that in Caitlin as well. It's just she's such a prolific shooter that it makes her, no one's better than her either way. So, hey, I'm just saying like it is.
I got you. Hey, Bella, she said, I think it's a lady. I'm sorry if it's not. K Mitchell is not the best two. K Mitchell averages 2.9 assists and less than 4 rebounds for her crew. Hey, a two guard is the scorer. Two guards. Not
two guards are marksmen. They're not assist people, man.
Yeah, they're not assist people. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Kayla only had two assists a game and she's a point guard, that would be an issue. But Kelsey Mitchell is one of the best two guards in the league. You know what I mean? In my opinion. But you guys know I already say that multiple times. Hey, Maria, go ahead, Maria. Was you done, Tina? Was you done?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, all right, my bad. Go ahead, Maria.
Well, first of all, I want to wish you all a good night, and I think this was a good conversation. And I thank you for indulging me. But like I said, it's a wait and see for me. And I'm not too worried about preseason because preseason is it's so they can get a better look at what they have. I don't have a problem with that. Yesterday when we were having a conversation, I brought up the point that, first of all, my belief is that they can win a chip and Cece can still be the MVP. But can she be an MVP if she doesn't get the assist abilities that come with a point guard? Right? That's one of my concerns. Again, and I want to be very clear with the chat too, because I think just because we're talking about CC doesn't mean that we don't appreciate the other players. I personally don't know about Raven. I don't know how she plays. I'll get to see that. That's just comes with people watching basketball, right? But I want to be clear to everyone, and including everyone in the chat, just because we're talking about CC doesn't mean that we don't appreciate and that we don't like the other players. It's unfortunate situation because we deal with what we're watching and with what we're seeing and with what you're hearing. And unfortunately, when people in positions say certain things and you see things, you can't ask people, don't believe your eyes, don't believe your ears, don't believe, any of these things. So we have to understand what, everybody has a different opinion, but people have to also understand that we are watching what people are saying or doing, and that can affect doubt, confidence, all kinds of things, right? So, again, on a personal level, I would love to see good things for everybody. But personally, I want to see CC at point guard. I don't mind the off ball from time to time, but when it's stated more heavily and it comes out from a certain individual, off ball, off ball, off ball, and other things are freaking cooking, right? On top of that, it's just not that. There's a lot of things cooking in that stew. Eventually people get pissed off and this is where we land. But I'm hoping that good things happen. We'll see.
I got you.
Thank you, everybody.
Appreciate you. Coach Flower, salutes for the super chat. Tone Loke wasn't up here. I don't know if he was in the chat, but I think he's up here now. Tone Loke, CC is a pure point guard that shoots from the logo. I like Tina takes. Maria, don't put your paws on Brent, please. LOL. hey, we be taking it up here, man. Hey, they be giving it to us. Hey, I'm gonna go to Tone.
I'm in here, man. I'm
gonna go to Tone Loke real quick since he just popped up, but we're giving the closing statements. I'm gonna let somebody address you in the chat, so I'm gonna go to you next. Tone
I'm
low.
up now. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. First of all, Brent, those fighting words saying that CC is not a pure point guard. Please don't say that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I tell you, y'all. Go ahead, man. Just talk. I ain't gonna
Hold on.
complain. I ain't gonna
I
complain.
got you. She
Hey,
is.
hold on. Hey, Brent, Tone Low trying to get his leg back from yesterday, man.
Yeah.
It ain't possible though, man.
Maria, put those paws on him if he keep talking like that, please. But anyway,
Hey, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Come on now.
you can fight this time. I got your back. But anyway, she is the
Sweet.
pure point guard that can actually shoot from the logo. See, this is the thing. I want to open up your imagination for a second. Think about it. A small forward. What's the average height for a small forward in the WNBA?
6'2",
6'2", 6'3".
6'2", 6'2". Yeah. I say 6'2", 6'3", 6'2". I say 6'1", 6'1", 6'2".
Okay. How tall is Caitlin?
6
6 feet.
6'1".
6 feet.
6
6
feet.
feet.
She's six.
So she have the ability to be a small forward. She actually would be a small forward. You get what I'm saying? So that's why she can play the 2, she can play the 3, she can play the 1. Now, as far as bringing Raven in, like it's like Brent said, it's gonna be situational because if they just running a regular defense, you're gonna have Sophie, you're gonna have Lexi in there, and then you're gonna run your offense because you got Caitlin running the show. But as soon as Caitlin start busting everybody in the head with those logo threes, what's gonna happen? They're gonna take the ball out of her hand. They're gonna deny her the ball. So now you need another pure point guard like a Raven or what's the other young lady that y'all drafted?
Pissot.
Is it Ty? You were referring. Some people were saying Ty.
Right. So if you got 3 like the backcourt, say like Atlanta, you got like some tough backcourt defenders. So if you take the ball out of Caitlin's hand, now you putting pressure on what's her name, Kelsey. If you put pressure on Kelsey, she's not going to sit there and run an offense. She's going to create her own shot and shoot. So Caitlin will never get the ball. If you press Sophie or if you press what's her name, Lexi, they don't know how to really create their shots. They're going to spot up and shoot, right? So that's why you need to bring in what's the other young lady, Ty Harris. Now Ty Harris can come in. Ty Harris can come in. You can put Raven at the not Raven, but Caitlin at the 2 or either the 3. So now they can come in and you pressuring the ball. So now they can bring the ball up the court and then set up the offense because you got to get in your offense quick when you pressing the ball because you're fighting against the shot clock. That makes sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's why it's good to bring Raven in on situational, based off the situation. But so you can bring it in based off the situation and play Caitlin at the same time with Raven or Ty Harris. But if they're not pressing the ball, just bring Caitlin, not Caitlin, but Raven or other young lady in just to give Caitlin a breather.
Right.
That's how that works.
I think that's how it's going. I think that's how it's going to be.
Right. I mean, you got to think about if they get a lead, what does the other team got to do? They got to press at that point. Then you can bring in a press buster. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't got to let CC just get beat up.
Some people don't want CC to come out at all.
Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna let y'all go. You can address all that when it's your turn to go because I'm about to get up out of here. I'm going in order. Sean, it's on you, and then you can address anything when it's your turn, though.
You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I am. Sean, go ahead.
Yeah, man, this was a great talk, man. I love all the points that everybody made. Brent, Tone Low, Pete, Tina, Maria, Doc. Everybody was on point. Stating their opinions, everything that went down. I think
I'm not on point, huh?
Yeah. Oh, my bad, Private Nobody. You definitely one of them ones, man. Don't ever take a slight to that. But I think, starting Saturday, my only concern is, just keep an eye on AB. The players that I'm really looking forward to seeing is Raven, obviously, and another one of their backup players, Kiana Traylor. I've seen a lot of her game. She plays real fast, real good passer. I like the way she plays. She's a perfect style for this team and what they want to do with with pace. The theme that's been, constant with this team that everyone's afraid that we're not going to do, but I feel like they have to with the way the team's constructed. As far as CeCe's leaving, I don't see it, not unless something drastic happens. And to me, CeCe fans don't get too triggered by Stephanie White being all, just gaslighting y'all with certain words. Just don't fall for the okie doke. just let the game play out the way it's supposed to play out. Trust CC. Like, she was having fun in training camp today. Like, she just hit a Sully no-look 3 in front of Lynn Dunn. Like, she's having the time of her life right now. Like, you can tell she's in good spirits. So let's just take it, as it is, and let's get ready for Saturday.
I got you, man. We're going to be here Saturday.
Good stuff. Good stuff, Sean.
What time is the game Saturday?
Appreciate it, Pete.
2? The game's at 2, I think, right? Yeah, I might come on Saturday too, man, after the game. Oh, that's when it's going to get good. Hey, Fro, it's on you, Fro.
Yeah, I just, like Maria said, time's going to tell. I think the pure pure point guard or not, I think they're going to be all right. Like I said, with the way CC sees the floor and her passing, man, I really don't have nothing to say after. I don't know. I just want to watch the ball. I just want to see the ball. I want to see basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to go out there, have a good time, and win.
Yeah.
And time is gonna tell, man. That's all. I do. I do watch CC. I have followed her since her freshman year in college, actually. And I do like her. But I mean, there's other people on the team that I do like and in the league. But I think they're going to be. I think the Fever is going to be right if White can get her rotations right, and just let them play. I think they're going to be all right. And like you said, after Saturday, it'll show some. But when the first real game starts, we'll see more. The preseason, I don't think's it. But just hope they all stay healthy this year. That's the key thing too, in my opinion. But that's all I got.
All right, I'm going to Doc. Kat says, who you think they're going to cut out of the 18? They're going to be 12 with 2 Delaware. I don't know. We'll let somebody else answer that because I have no clue. If anybody want to answer a question when it's your turn, you're more than welcome to do so. Hey, Doc, it's on you because I have no clue, Kat. I don't know. I think Go ahead, Doc.
How the Fever do will remain to be seen. It takes the regular season to really show and tell. The Fever front office and the coaching staff really need to get their act together. They're extremely unprofessional. I mean, you better go get your head coach, get her a thesaurus, a freaking speaking coach. I don't care. Enough for the stupid provoking the fans. Enough for the rivalry crap. Enough with the favoritism. These girls are probably supposed to be a family. They're probably being a family doing better than you as the coach are. I mean, you better, drop a daggone contribution to the Trump Vance campaign and fill out a box like, Mr. President, we need our daggone backup center Dantes to solve her bloody visa issues. I mean, seriously, you better go get your development players and actually work on them. Stop being stinking lazy. Stop cutting them short because it ain't cute. I mean, as far as you forgot, you're a basketball and you're in the entertainment industry, and stop antagonizing your customers. I mean, you might have some very loyal customers, but every customer wants to have what they paid for.
Right.
Perform.
I got you. That makes sense, man. But
Amen, Doc.
you can't please everybody in no business. Hey, Maria, I already went to you. Pete, go ahead, Pete.
All right, you said we could talk about anything, right?
Within the subject matter, you know what I'm saying, man.
Okay, sports. Yeah. No, I'm not being funny. Sports. All right, I think some of you need some motivation, so I'm going to use my time just reciting something for you. Okay, this is my time courtside, so don't make faces. All right, Al Pacino. Any given Sunday on this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone around us to pieces for that inch, because we know when we add up all those inches, that's going to make the difference between winning and losing, between living and dying. And I'll tell you one last thing. I can't make you do it. You got to look at the person next to you on the panel. Look into their eyes. And I think you're going to see a person that'll go that inch with you. They'll sacrifice for you because they know you're going to do the same thing for them. That's basketball, peoples. Now, what are you going to do?
Pete, you forgot one thing. We either win as a team or we die as individuals.
I should have included that, but I'm short on time. I'm just worried about the reaction I got here.
That was tough. That was tough, Pete.
That's what y'all coming into game one with? I don't understand.
Game one. It's coming soon, so it's coming. It's coming soon.
Y'all looking like I
can bring some of my pros in here.
That was tough,
but listen, I just want to tell you, man, y'all got at least the two that I can see and the ones that I can hear or not hear. It's like I just gave a eulogy.
Yeah, you did.
Nah, that was fire. That was fire. You did your thing, Pete.
I was like, hey, Pete.
It's been a minute since I've seen the movie, so I was like,
hey, Pete, if you need a eulogy, why don't you quote Danny DeVito and other people's money?
Oh.
When he said, amen. What I just heard is a prayer for the dead, and my fellow shareholders, you didn't say amen.
I'm pissed off now, man.
That was good, Pete. That was good.
I got you. I mean, for me, man, I'm just closing out with seeing some of the stuff that was going on in the chat, man, and just touching on a couple of topics and then going from there. One being on the panel when Maria was saying that CC can't win MVP if she doesn't have enough assists. Again, I just think we're being a little extreme. She's going to have the ball in her hand. Let's say her usage rate was a 40. She'll probably be at 35 or something. I mean, let's not make it seem like everything is just going to where she's going to be in the corner like we keep thinking. You heard me say as who I am that I think she can go 20 and 20. She has the ability. She just needs her players to get used to her passes and finish. But she'll be fine. That's not even an issue. Trust me and believe that.
I think so.
But where it's funny at is that people like the young lady, I'm assuming, says cowgirl. Okay, cowgirl, pissed with combo. She's pissed with hearing the term combo guard. I'm like, since when has it been a bad thing to be multifaceted and acknowledged for it? Saying combo guard just simply means she can do more than point guard. See, a true point guard doesn't score how Caitlin scores. So we can't say she's a true point guard that scores. We can say she's a true point guard, period, and then say she's also a two guard or a combo guard. She's a combo guard. She can do both. You know what I mean? So it's not a bad thing when someone states she's a combo guard. Because Sonya was saying the same thing. She was saying, what is a combo guard? A combo guard is someone who you can move from position to position and they won't lose any of their strengths. So she can play the one, she can play the two. Like we said, quite frankly, she can play the three. So when you're interchangeable, those are situations where you can stay on the floor no matter what. You could bring in your backup point guard and she can move over to two. Wouldn't be a problem. So it's not a bad thing.
I love that explanation, man.
I got you.
Yeah, and then Mrs. 5527 says she was worried about CC being doubled with Raven in the game. Believe it or not, that would be a beautiful thing because then at that point you're playing 4-on-3 while two people are over there guarding her for no reason. So we've got to understand, like, are we here for her to score 40 a night or to win games? Because if a team is dumb enough to double her without the ball, let them do it. I don't understand why that would bother you. Let them do it. We'll score every possession down because we're playing 4-on-3. But other than that, I think the last one was Kat. It was Kat in the chat. And as far as who I think will be cut, I think we brought in 11 guards, so we can lose 4 and still have 7. So I think the guards are in there battling each other to see who's going to make the roster. I don't think Posada's going anywhere. Even if she stays developmental, she's not going anywhere. So the guards are figuring out who's going to make this team. That's what I believe.
All right. I got you. Salute to you. Private Nobody, it's on you, brother. Last but not least.
Well, I would say this is very lively chat tonight. I appreciate everybody's input. I agreed a lot with Tina, as usual. And of course, my Maria. And even Pete today. Everybody pretty much was on point. But my only words about CC, I would say, and I could be wrong, that she has a pure point guard mentality because she does look to pass first before she shoots, depending on the circumstance. Like Magic Johnson was. Somebody mentioned what's the point guard from Detroit?
Stockton.
Stockton, and also Isaiah, because Isaiah was my man. They had point guard mentality, but filled the gap when necessary. Then you have some point guards that tend to want to be combos, both. They want to be equal at both. But if you noticed her with the elite players that she had to play with on FIBA, she was pass first and was doing great. So other than that, I think everybody was pretty much on point today. I like it was much cleaner, not a lot of over talking and everything. So Courtside did a great moderation today. And
yes, he did.
I would like to look forward to more of this in the future. Good job, everyone.
Appreciate it. Hey, and closing, everybody.
Thank you, Private.
Ordered.
All right, Maria.
I'll put all you guys' orders in the mail by Friday. Kat, you'll have your tracking number by Friday. Hey, Doc, I sent you an email. You got to give me your what you want, a brim hat or a trucker hat. You didn't specify in the email. Then I got you. Hey, everybody else, all your stuff will be in the mail by Friday. Check your email for the tracking number. I appreciate everybody pulling up. We got 3 more days to go before Saturday. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah. 3 days till Saturday. We coming. It's going. The panel's gonna get live. You know what I'm saying? Gonna get live. And hopefully we get some answers to some of these statements and opinions and some people eyes facts. You know what I'm saying? Some people eyes facts. It's coming. It's coming.
Courtside, you first of all, I want to ask if you're going live, but I also want to just first, before you answer, are you going to post this right away, this video? I want to rewatch the ending. Something about the way Private, nobody said, even Pete. You know what I mean? Like I got a feeling, but I want to make sure before I accuse him. You know, but just something about the way he said it. I just want to make sure.
Hey! I see some new people in here. Somebody asked, "Do you go up there?" Listen, when I come live, I usually put the link in the chat. If you're not familiar with it, it'll be a link in the chat. I think it says StreamYard or something like that. You just click the link. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. You just add your microphone, and it's pretty simple. It's self-explanatory. You know what I mean? So if you ever want to come up and challenge somebody or just give a take, as long as you be respectful and keep it basketball, as you can see, the ladies can hold their own up here. You don't got to be soft on them. Hey, they know what it is when they come up here. So it's all good. Just be respectful and we good. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Brent, Pete, Tone Loc, Tina, Sean. Appreciate you coming back, Tina. I like your dialogue tonight. Fro and Maria. Private nobody, I don't want to leave you out, but you're always up here. So
Even private. Yeah. How does it feel?
Hey, one thing. Get out of here. One thing, Courtside.
You were on your best behavior, Pete.
You hear me, Courtside?
He was. Yeah, he actually was.
I hear. Oh yeah,
I was expecting really bad for Pete.
Brent, you're the coach, right? You're the coach, right?
Yes, sir.
I got something special for you, man. Go ahead, Tone Loc, then we out of here.
No, I like the way Brent know how to articulate, things very well, but sometimes I have to, come in with it because he's a football coach. You know what I'm saying? I'm a basketball coach. And I try to Yeah, okay. I coach.
I knew one of y'all was coaching. Okay.
Yeah, I just try to get some clarification sometime when it comes to the X's and O's because I do this all the time. Yeah. And I like Tina. It sound like Tina played ball before.
Her daughter played with Maya Moore.
Against Maya Moore. We were
against Maya Moore. My bad.
One of the goats.
But anyway, like I said, I'm a Dream fan. I like Caitlyn. You know what I'm saying? I just, when y'all get to struggling sometime when it comes to the X's and O's, I try to put some stuff out there so everybody can elaborate off of it and go from there. But
I got
that's
you.
all.
And we still busting your ass this year. Hey, listen.
Yo, Pete.
Hey, Tolo.
Yo, look, if Fulon comes up in here, you know, talking all that nonsense, I want you to cook him again. Please cook him again, man. He on that nonsense, man.
I'll tell you something funny. I debated him on KTV. He rage quit.
That was last year. I remember that.
Right? He raged. I tore up his Angel Reese. He came up there flexing Angel Reese. Man, listen, he rage quit. It was funny.
Yeah, he be pulling up sometime too. Salute to him.
But he's become cool.
Him. He cool, people. He's got his own opinion. It's
Well, just so you guys know, the first quarter, Houston 26, Lakers 28.
Okay, cool.
I expect Houston to win that.
Now, this is funny. This is funny because years ago, I would be watching NBA right now.
Yeah.
NBA fell off for me.
Yeah,
and I'm more into the girls now.
I got to get to work. Tolo, do not go MIA when the Fever play the Dream, because you said Angel Reese is better than AB, and we gonna see that lineup. We gonna see that.
Okay,
matchup.
And when I pop up, I'm gonna reveal myself. I might have a bow tie on. Just
tone low. We play the Fever. We got the Fever and the Dream. They're playing around Juneteenth, so you know it's gonna be something. People gonna run with it.
Tone Low gonna pop up with straight hair like Cat Williams, looking like Andre 3000. Hey,
Hey, don't put no ideas in my head, man.
Hey, easy, bro. Right on, man. Be safe out there, bro.